The port map. Here we are. So, what else do you need to do?
Are we important as a Nizanaru? Is that where we are?
Gib,
Whatever it is.
Gib, come on.
What?
Nyanzaru.
Yeah, that's it.
You've
Whatever.
got to say it with a Curtly Ambrose accent.
There's no chance of that.
Oh, you hear someone behind you, one of the locals says, "Oh, that was good fielding by Richie Richardson."
We get
Remember
Ned's mine?
Remember that, Joel?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was good fielding by Richie Richardson. Michael Holding. Well, so you've done a little bit of shopping in the markets. You've bought some insect repellent. That was
Find a dodgy tavern. I need to find a dodgy tavern.
What town's this?
Gip.
No, I can't do the accent.
It's Port Nyanzaru. Joel.
Never heard of it.
Hey, what did we buy?
How do you spell that?
Nyanzaru. It's the only civilized settlement in Cholt.
I'm looking for a shady tavern.
No, you found one. It was called the Thundering Lizard. However,
Awesome.
a little messenger boy comes up to you and grabs your arm.
Yep.
Pants.
Yep.
Which one of you is Katala?
No.
He ignores you now, Gip.
Ugh.
Goes up to Katala, says, "Wakanka, Master Wakanka, he would like you to stay at his villa."
No. Dodgy. Very dodgy.
Wakanka forever.
He just shrugs and runs off into the crowd.
Okay, bye.
Okay, well,
I'm just flipping my coin in my hands, mate. Just flipping it in my fingers.
what coin is that?
My little my little stone.
The one that you're meant to be very discreet about? That one?
Yeah, just carefully flipping it in my fingers, you know.
Okay. The black stone?
Yep.
Okay. It's a large coin-sized disc of black stone. Do your friends know you have this?
No.
We're friends.
You notice him.
We're friends?
You know those people that can flip a coin across their knuckles?
Yeah.
Those really annoying dexterous people? He's one of them. And you notice... Oh, nice one, Joel. You notice that even subconsciously he seems to be flipping this coin across his knuckles. It's not a coin that you've seen before. It seems to be made of it's a coin-sized disc of black stone. And you can see that there's engravings on one side. But it's moving too quickly across his knuckles. You can't really make it out. And Gib, when you hold that in your palm and you focus...
Yep.
You see him turn around and he turns to the north and a little bit to the east and he gazes off in that direction. And then he pockets the disc. Yeah, it's warm when you face northeast. Gib.
Yep.
So, now,
Did anyone actually spot me from the crowd? The coin?
not that you know of.
That I know of. Okay.
I mean, your companions, they're not really that observant, to be honest.
Yeah, their passive perception's pathetic.
Well, let me tell you. The character in the party with the highest passive perception is Joel.
We're doomed.
That's how fucked you are.
What?
Passive.
He's not even aware he's playing Dungeons and Dragons, and he has the highest passive. That could be you, Joel.
What do you mean?
What?
You have got the highest passive perception in the party.
Of course I do.
You're what, mate?
You're what, mate? So
And it's not very good, obviously.
Mine's 2.
Now your passive perception is 10 plus your 10 plus your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus if you're proficient in perception, which none of you are. I've checked.
2.
I mean,
That's weak, is
a
it?
cockroach could crawl out of the gutter and surprise you. That's how perceptive your group is at the moment. Now,
Yeah.
you're wondering what to do. You're just flipping your coin, Gib.
That sounds rude.
Doesn't it? Why?
Flipping the digit.
And there seems to be a bit of a disturbance down by the docks. Down in this direction. These are the docks down here.
Well, what? The structures by the water?
That's it. Now, you haven't been in Nyanzaru long, but you've seen quite a few dinosaurs, which tend to be used as
Yeah.
either pack animals. And you've seen a few dinosaurs go by with ridiculous loads on their back. You've seen the Asian guy in Hong
Do they have
Kong
any,
on the bike with the the mountain of
dinosaur?
stuff on his bike.
Do they have any handlers with them? They're
Yeah,
on their own.
generally they do.
So did Gib
Have a
was
look.
told to contact Jessamine?
Ange, it's got nothing to do with your background.
Well,
You don't
I've
know.
got
You
it
don't.
here. That's
You don't
my
know
last,
any of that.
My last entry. Gib was
A
told to
lightning
contact
bolt will
Jessamine.
strike you from the sky, and you will be turned into a cinder.
Wait, well, I kind of cheated to know that. That was obviously spoken
No,
at the end of the last session.
you don't recall what I said.
Oh.
I said if any of you act on information from other people's backgrounds, you will be struck by a lightning bolt. Bzzz. Now, you hear a local scream out something down here towards the water. Look out! And you hear a crash.
I don't know what shopping we've got.
What?
Well, how many salves and rain catchers did we buy?
I don't know. You were buying them.
But what did we come to?
We'll come to that in a minute because something's clearly going on down at the
Action.
docks.
Let's go. Action. Yep.
Is it our problem?
Gib wanted to kill something, so I obviously put an encounter in where you could kill something.
Let's go.
You look over and he's got his weapons out. He's salivating. He's like,
Like Christmas.
Joel, you've got your arm on his shoulder. He's like rabid.
Joel's hiding.
Why are we hanging out together?
Yeah.
That's a
We don't
very
even-
good question.
We don't even know each other yet.
Probably
we're
we
all
don't know
hired
anyone
by the
else.
same people.
That's it. We don't know anyone else, so
So
Anyway.
just because we're in the room together, we're going to hang out.
Listen, Neb, for the moment, there's something going on down at the docks.
yeah, we're heading that way.
For God's sake.
You hear the roar of a large animal, and you hear a crash. And you see down the street towards the docks, you see this cart of fruit just go flying into the street. And like half the locals are running away and half of them are running to it. You know when there's some disturbance, half of them run away and half of them run to it to see what's going on? The same thing's going on. And this huge crowd is actually gathering around. Joel,
That's not good.
Ben Simmons in a Timberwolves jersey is not appropriate. I saw that. And they're not trading him, by the way, because they won't get shit for him.
No, he's going.
He's definitely going.
They're kicking him out.
Just accept it.
Well, who wants to investigate? You're going to have to push through a crowd now.
Investigating for
Okay.
the 4,000th time.
All right,
I'm
you
investigating.
are.
Yes.
Pants, you've moved down towards the docks.
Yes.
You push through all these locals.
Yes.
I'm going to the fair.
There is no fair.
Yeah, I want very
This place.
plus 2.
Yeah.
And you can see, Gib, you look over because you're quite tall.
Yep.
You look over the locals, the Choltons, and you can see a man in blue robes holding a cane, a bamboo cane, a flimsy bamboo cane, and he's poking a huge armor-plated dinosaur with blue coloring. Shall I give you a picture of it?
Yeah.
Here's a picture. Here's a picture.
Ooh.
This thing's huge. It's a huge beast. Let me describe it a little bit more to you. It's a behemoth. It looks like it's got some a collar around its neck and some ropes trailing behind it. Whoa!
Wow.
Can you call that? Can you call that out?
Is that Eric?
I was muted.
No. No, you
Does it-
weren't.
Doesn't my mute?
Well,
That comes through my mic, Ange.
we heard it. Oh.
Well, lucky I was muted. It would have been louder.
You're in different rooms too.
Okay, this thing. Now, Gib, this thing is armor plated. Thick armor plates cover its body. And its tail looks like it could deliver a devastating strike. It's got spikes and it ends in sort of a club. Okay, this thing is big. Anyway, for some reason, it's gone on a rampage. And it's broken its bonds. It looks like it was pulling boats along the canal. See, we've got the wrong size of the map, but see these little boats? The dinosaurs pull them along the canals. Well, this one, for some reason, has gone a little bit mad,
Kowalski.
and it's thrashed its tail, and it's taken out a cart full of colourful fruit, which has just gone all over the road. And you see locals just running in terror, and others just gathering around in a circle, waiting to see what will happen. And it's obviously its handler is trying to calm it down, but having very little luck.
Oh, we'll try and charm
But
it. I'm good with animals, aren't I?
He's tapping it with this, tapping it ineffectually with this cane. And as you see, it roars into the entrance to a shop and sort of gets stuck halfway, and it's thrashing around. Wood is splintering. Anyway, an old man next to you, Gib, puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "This should be good."
Love it.
What do you want to do? Do you want to do anything, or do you want to just watch the destruction?
Has anyone got animal handling?
No.
Joel comes up with the most sensible thing of his D&D career. He looks around at your group and says,
That's it. I'm
anyone-
retiring.
Is anyone trained in animal handling?
I can get it.
But I give it a go.
No.
You don't have to be proficient in it to try it, do you?
Well, not necessarily, no. You want to try? I mean, its
feel like
own
dying.
handler seems to be having a hell of a time trying to control this beast.
Maybe we can charm it.
Well, it's just thrashing around now in a shop.
No
And
choice, let's kill it.
a window gets broken out from the inside, glass gets shattered, sent onto the road. Choltons are fleeing in all directions. One or two of them actually leap into the canal to get away from it. What are you going to do? You can do nothing.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing nothing.
We can do. Unless we want to die.
Oh, says the guy that wants experience.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to die in the first encounter. Like, something tells me that my, what is it? 10 hit points might not last one hit.
What do you mean? What is a hit point?
I'm not feeling that strong.
I don't even know what a hit point is.
I do. Happy to have a go at animal handling and see if I can calm it down.
All right, Pants. Well then, Pants is
no
going
guidance.
to step forward. Pants, remember that scene in what's the movie? Crocodile
Crocodile Dundee. Yeah,
with
yeah,
the,
that's it. That's
with
it.
the what is that? The
fingers and the
what's the creature though?
what was
Buffalo.
it?
It's a
The
buffalo.
buffalo. Yeah.
A water buffalo.
I'm gonna do
And-
exactly that. I'm gonna do
Okay.
exactly that.
And the old man to your left, who had his hand on your arm, was cackling away. He goes quiet as he sees you sort of go forward and sort of swallows. And you see Pants go forward, crouching down slightly with
That's it.
his hand out, with his thumb and little finger. Wait, let's have a look. That's it.
That's the commercial one though, but okay.
Okay, Pants.
Yep.
Now this thing is in the shop. It's
Yeah.
actually, you can see just splinters of wood. You can hear just this thing crashing about.
Yep.
And you reach the doorway. And
There we go.
What are you gonna do?
I put my Rakubra on. My dries a bone. I'm gonna enter the shop so it can see me,
Okay. It turns,
and I'm gonna give it the.
and you can see its wicked tail with spikes and a club on the very end.
Yep.
Raised above
And,
its back.
and I'm about to die, but I say at least I'll go out fighting.
Okay.
That's what I'll call this, sure.
Give me your best
Well, it's better
animal
than standing
handling
around.
check. I gather
Okay.
you're not very proficient.
Nah, not really. What do I do?
Just click on the animal handling.
Oh, okay. Here we go. What do I need? High or low? I can never remember now.
High.
High.
5th edition is all about high.
Hey! Woohoo!
Oh my god.
What a start to the game. First roll in the game.
Roll
And I roll an actual one.
Dear God.
True to form.
This huge beast that can barely fit in the shop turns to you, knocking over a table and a cupboard, and it lowers its head. And it charges.
Oh, that'd be right. Jeez. Trying to do the right thing.
And it pulls up short of you, it turns to the side, and it swings its tail right at your head. Okay, well, we better have initiative. How far are your so-called
We're behind him.
comrades behind you?
We're right behind him.
So remember, this lovely game has the initiative order tracker. It's great.
Yay!
Oh,
I love the
wow.
initiative order tracker. It's great. I just got to remember how to use it. There we
Anyway,
go.
wait. Oh, okay. Put yourself in, Bart.
Yes,
How do you use
I'm
it?
familiar with Roll20.
Look
You
at that.
are a genius.
You got to select your token, and then you hit the word initiative on your character sheet. That's how I do it, but there might be an easier way. Got to make sure you press your character first, your token.
Gib. Look at this. You're gonna have the opportunity to run.
Oh hell yeah!
Whoa. Okay. Well, waiting for the others. Who are we waiting for? Ange?
Yeah.
Are you anywhere nearby?
No, I'm at the fair.
Oh, well then we don't need you. Joel?
God, I was at the fair too. I was buying fairy cloth.
Well, those of you who aren't at the docks don't need to roll.
Okay.
Because you're what we call chicken.
I am.
I was buying
I am at the docks.
I'm buying salve and rain catchers.
Here, while you're dying to the first dinosaur you've encountered, they're buying cell. They're
Right.
buying some kind of
Fairy
Leo laundry,
floss and candy
Leo laundry
apples. And
detergent.
Hey,
Real.
I'm right behind him. Thank you very much.
that's it. The true party members.
Well, I didn't know this was going to happen.
Okay, of course.
I've been
Okay.
a large racket not inform you.
All right, Joel, what are you doing? You see Pants go into this shop with his hand out and his little finger and his thumb extended. And you just hear this bestial roar of a dinosaur.
I'm just waiting.
Okay. Okay. Esmeralda, what are you? Esterelda. How do you actually say that?
Australda.
Estrelda. You're like a strudel. You're like some kind of German strudel.
Strudel. Strudel will do.
Would you mind if I
Danish.
called you strudel?
I thought it was
They've
actually
Enrolled it, enrolled it,
Past
enrolled it.
the
Some more.
Strudel. What would you like to do?
Strudel.
You can't see this creature at the moment. You just hear this roar.
Raw. I'll just go in.
And you're stepping in. Okay, well you see this creature about to attack, about to swing its tail at Pants.
Okay, so can I have a go?
What do you want to do? Just so you know, the handler is outside the shop, crouching behind a large pot plant, and he's poking his cane in your direction, saying, "Don't kill it!
You have failed your job. We're killing this creature.
No, subdue it!
I will subdue it.
Ankh is worth so many gold pieces."
And so's my life. So
Okay. All right,
Yeah,
Neb.
I'm gonna attack it.
What about Strudel? Okay, you push past Pants.
Yeah, push past him. What have I got here? I don't even know what I've got.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is the section
here
where
we
the
go.
characters
I've got a long
discover
sword.
what attacks a long sword. What kind of character are you, Strudel? By the way,
I'm a dwarfy
a dwarf fighter.
fighter.
All right, so you're gonna stab this thing with mortal intent. Is that correct?
Yeah, can I get close enough to it?
Oh, you can. You have to go. You have to jump over a chair or two and a broken table, but you can get to it.
Hey,
What kind of
do I-
spells have you got?
Do I have
Maybe-
all these things?
yes.
No. How do I get 2 long swords, 2 war hammers, and a light crossbow?
Oh, it's one-handed or two-handed.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you stole them,
Sorry.
Strudel.
What were you saying?
Just wondering whether we do want to kill it or whether we want to just try and control it somehow. I don't know how we control it, but I was wondering what's the wizard got that might be able to.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well,
Oh,
you can elect to do non-lethal damage.
Yeah, that sounds good. I don't know how you do that with a crossbow, but anyway.
you aim for the foot, Gib.
Okay, that just makes it more angry.
Vark,
Huh?
first question, Mr. Rawls' lawyer. Can you do non-lethal damage with a crossbow?
No, unfortunately.
Oh, it's got to be a
just
melee
stab
weapon,
it.
does it?
I'll
Yeah.
stab it a little bit.
Well, just remember, Gib, you only have to do the non-lethal. The only hit has to be the last one, right? You can soften it up with crossbows. As long as
We
you
won't know when the last one is.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I think if someone does some non-lethal damage, you may not kill it. But anyway, who cares? It's a dinosaur, right?
Nah, that's nice.
All you see is this bag of experience sitting in front of you.
Yep.
You don't see a
That's
living
true.
creature.
That is true.
Oh, did anyone see that?
Now that's a 10.
Yep.
Neb, you
got
bring
advantage on.
you bring your
I can't see that.
you can't see your own attack.
No.
What in roll 20?
Really? Are you on the right tab?
Well, I've clicked between the 2 tabs many times now.
What tabs are you talking about?
The
2
speech
tabs
bubble
at the
tab.
top, the chat, and the next one.
Can
think
everyone
I'll
else see it? Ange, can you see it?
Yeah, I
log
can see
out,
it.
Come back in.
Well, now don't worry. You got a 10. So your longsword bounces. I mean, you crack it on the side of the head, and all you manage to do is just anger it because your sword bounces off this almost plate armor like plate on the side of its head, and it looks at you and just. That's not really a dinosaur noise, is it?
That sounded like someone throwing up.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I can see it now.
Okay. Anyway, you couldn't get through its armor.
I missed it. What you're saying?
Okay, Panth. What are you doing?
That's a very good question. What am I doing?
This is going to be the first dinosaur encounter in the city is going to be a TPK. I can tell.
Could very well be. Okay, I'm gonna cast a spell initially, Shield of Faith, and as a bonus action, and I'm going to. Now I just can't quite remember the rules. I can move away, and I can still have an attack, can't I?
No. So you
No?
can rogues can disengage as a bonus action, but you're a cleric, right?
Yep.
So
Take a step back.
yeah, you're about 5 feet away from it. You're not, or a little bit more. You're not in melee range yet. But if you step forward, you'll be in melee range, and then if you attack it, you can't step away unless you want to.
So I was going to move back and fire my crossbow.
Okay, so you can yeah, that's fine. You can step.
Yep.
You can step into the street. Actually, you can aim through the one of the broken windows.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, we'll let you do that. Have a
Okay.
shot at it.
All right, and what the hell? Let's go Sharpshooter.
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 SS. What does that allow you to do?
-5 plus 10.
Oh my god.
Remember that one? Bark remembers that one.
I do. Yeah, you are so nervous. Actually, your hands are sweating. That your shot actually doesn't even go into the window. It hits the window. It's the wood around the broken wood around the window. It just sticks there.
Well, I rolled an 8. That's better than a 1, so I'm getting better.
Oh my god. Okay.
The only way is up, baby.
Well, on this dinosaur, you whacked it on the head. It's not happy. It swings its tail at you. That's a crit.
18 plus 13 bludgeoning. How many hit points have I got? 6?
Google definitely now.
Gib? Gib?
It.
Through the window, this
31 damage,
blood.
If you could just take 31 off your character, Gib, that'd be good.
Blood and brain matter just come spattering through the window, hitting you in the.
And then you wake up and realise you're dreaming.
Now's my chance to get a character. Hey, where's the bugle? Rolly?
The bugle boys.
Joel, bugle, please.
Bugle.
What happened?
Gibbon's just been smashed to smithereens.
not
No, not Gib, it's me.
Oh, was it you, Neb?
Yes.
Oh, Neb, can you take 31 off your...
That's it.
That's
Thank
it.
you. Longer than that, though.
Holy shit.
Well.
Yeah, you should have stayed at the fair with me, Neb.
I should have stayed at the fair.
But you're not. Are you dead? Are you dead?
Well, Gib, you were spattered by what you. I mean, you look down at your arms. It's brain.
Oh,
yeah. and you look inside, and Estrelda's corpse or body is lying on the ground, and most of her head isn't where it used to be.
So I have to eat
I
your
just inherited the farm or whatever it was. The mine.
Don't worry, you've got a
Have I got a deed?
You've got a cousin who.
Cousin Ray Ray.
There's a cousin. Before you came to Choltneb, you made your will out just in case.
Oh, as if I would.
You did. because you knew how dangerous this land was.
Right.
And where Ratty was the number one.
Oh my god. Never. I'm so sorry about that. I can't believe I rolled a
That's
crit.
not. I
Oh,
don't
sure.
apologise whatsoever.
So what we're gonna do
Damage though.
now,
Look at
if
the
you
damage.
if
Jesus.
you're gonna
How long
die,
it took me to work out that name?
That's what I feel for
wait.
you for.
Now your cousin would have a similar name, right? Is that true?
Esmeralda. No. Don't want to. Yeah, similar.
So just very quickly, Nebula 2. Okay.
We don't want another rat.
You can get a better token though. Then.
If it's another Ragnar, they're going to die too.
Why do redheads die?
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. So Neb, there's another character for you.
Oh.
See that?
Wow.
See Nebula
Where?
2?
That too.
Oh, hang on. Okay, wrong. Yes.
Game's
Okay.
easy. If we die, we just get a new character.
Well, if you're gonna
Not
die,
us.
now's the
He's like
time.
early.
Now, so Neb, quickly do the character mancer on that character,
Oh. Okay.
Nothing
and
comes up.
we'll
Oh,
work
I
you back
suppose it
into
does.
the story very quickly. Don't worry.
Okay, nothing's coming up though.
Can't you see in under characters Nebula 2?
Yes, I saw that. Click on it and it's
Yeah,
blank.
and click
So
on
how do
character
I do it
sheet.
again?
Click on character sheet.
Might not
So
be
click
there.
on Nebula 2, and then click on
Yes.
character sheet.
Oh, it says bio and info.
No, that's because you don't have control of it.
No,
Neb
I
will
don't
s-
either. Because that's all it says for me.
Okay, what we're gonna
Have a short
do?
drinks break.
Oh, Neb, you're right. You're right. I'm so sorry. There you go. Everyone can control it now. So,
Everyone.
Vark, in your downtime,
can all
can you help
contribute.
Neb roll up another character quickly?
Get downtime. Oh,
So,
right, he had to roll the other
Neb,
one.
do you want a? Would you like it like a? Would you like a?
So is
One
my
with the
cousin
lot?
a dwarfy as well?
You got a plain hamburger or one with a lot?
Well,
I'll
Not
have
How
one
nice
with
that
the lot.
about a
into
brunette or a
that.
blonde?
would you like to be a local, perhaps, or
look,
would you like to be another dwarf? A word of your of your death has spread to the family clan, and they've sent a replacement. And we'll fast forward that. What would you like?
Another dwarf.
Okay, so this one's a younger dwarf arc. It's Estrelda's cousin.
Oh God!
So we'll have the same surname, Wormheart, but Neb will
Not
come up
another redhead,
with a
is
first
it?
name. You want a female Neb or a male?
Yeah, no female.
What the
Okay.
heck is that?
And do you want would you like a fighter, a rogue, or a different class, or same, or?
Oh, no, I think I'll go same.
Okay, we'll have another fighter. Someone who's following in Estrelda's footsteps. However, let's get back to the while you do that in your downtime.
Let's get a new token for it too.
Let's get back to the
Yay!
matter at hand. So
Okay.
we've got some serious business.
We're
So
gonna leave the dinosaur alone.
so the mood in the crowd has suddenly changed.
Suddenly.
It was practically jovial, sort of everyone's gathering around, seeing what
Festive.
would happen, festive, the running of the bulls type thing, and then they just see this spatter of blood and brain come through the window and cover your face, and you can see now a lot of the locals have gone very quiet, and the ring around this shop seems to be enlarging.
I say,
And-
don't worry, it was only Ned.
The animal handler who was crouched behind this
We've
huge
got it
pot.
under control. We're all good.
you look where this animal handler was behind the pot, and there you just see the cane on the ground, and you can't see him. What would you like to do, Vicar?
I'd like to see it make a deck save.
Deck save. Now you're on the street. You want to rush into the doorway, or what do you want to do?
I'm pretty safe 60 feet away.
You can't see it, though. It's in the shop. You're just hearing noises.
And I'll move to a position where I can see it.
Pretty much you've got to go to the doorway or where Pants is looking through the window with his crossbow out.
That sounds good.
You see, you haven't travelled with these companions of yours much, Vicar. You
This
see,
is why I feel nothing.
in the window sill is a crossbow bolt that seems to have been shot by Pants.
Hey, that's mine. Can I have it back?
Killed me already, Eric. 2 minutes in.
Joel,
dear.
Joel, what were you holding your action for?
I
mean,
mean,
what-
waiting
It's
for
for Deb to die.
Did it-
was
did it-
waiting
did
for
it
my
have a-
head to roll
Did it have a trigger though? You know,
something to do with that.
if I see Neb die, I run off or something.
I'm going in to get all her stuff.
That's true. What's she got?
She's got a deed.
Got a
She
deed.
does. That her cousin's now inherited apparently.
Hey, who said we wouldn't get anything out of this?
All right, Vicar, you run up. You run down the street, and you look in the window. You stand next to Pants, and you look in the window, and you see this terrible scene in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Still I need to make a dex save.
Raging ankylosaurus. What's it doing? What are you doing to it?
Throwing a sacred flame down on it.
Okay. All right. A dex save. I'm not making this up, but that's 2 crits in a row.
Ridiculous.
Alright, takes no damage.
Okay. Does the effect go off? I suppose it does. So what does the
Why
effect
are
look
you
like?
why are you guys all rolling with advantage?
Oh, we just ignore the first one.
Well, why don't you just get rid of it?
I tried to actually on the front page of the game, but
No, you got to do it on your. Oh, no, well, I don't know about you, but we can do it on a character sheet.
see, I can do it on the front page of Roll20, but
Disgusting.
okay. Anything else?
Oh, that's it. I'm only level 1, I can only do so much.
Okay. Well, I mean, you guys are the one attacking a dinosaur, not me. Ange, what are you doing? You're at
I
the
was
market.
to go down to the
Oh,
You're at the
Oh.
market. Okay, back to you. Back to you,
I-
Joel.
excuse me, can I say what I'm doing?
Of course. What are you doing?
I'm at the market.
And so the camera flips over to the market where Katala is looking through some tropical fruit.
Just
She
eating
picks
a
up
toffee
a
apple.
star-shaped fruit and squeezes it.
Is that fresh?
Talking to
And the local says,
merchant.
"Ma'am, please don't handle the fruit."
Can you shut up? Always talk too much. I'm at the market talking to the merchant prince. Ekene
The
Afa.
merchant princes aren't
Yeah,
at the market. They're all in their
Ekene
villas.
Afa.
Ange, the merchant princes.
Because I want to barter with him to buy canoes.
No. You're
The sale of canoes is controlled by the merchant prince.
controlled by him, but he's sitting in his villa. He's rich. He doesn't go to the market.
Who's the guy with the canoe?
Well, the schmucky pays to sell his
Okay,
canoes.
I'm going to the schmuck saying, would you sell me one for 38 gold? Because that's all I've got left.
Ma'am, I'm afraid that they're 50 gold pieces.
Could I have 38? And when I get 12 more gold, I will come back.
He looks. He says, "Can you hear that disturbance down at the docks?
That's okay.
Does that alarm you?"
I have every bit of confidence in our friends.
Okay. No, I'm afraid I can't sell these canoes for anything less than 50 gold pieces.
Well, you're a dick.
Please leave my shop.
Goodbye.
Okay, that's your turn. Now, we're ready. Back to you. Now, just remember, you can still make animal handling checks if you want, even though the first one failed.
I'm just going to get close enough to get experience if we happen to kill this thing.
All right, Joel, you're gonna creep up the street.
Yep.
You're gonna stay at the corner of the shop here.
Yep.
I say you're probably about 50 feet away. You can see two of your companions outside on the street.
Long before that cousin gets here.
Vark, how are you going on the character creation?
Well, I was waiting for her to roll stats, so
Just take the same stats, I think, Vark.
Yeah, how do I do that?
Let's just take the same stats. What do you think?
They were terrible.
Okay, let's roll new ones. Vark will roll
copy
for
and
you.
paste what's written in Discord
Yeah.
in Roll20.
Come on.
In Discord, Neb, under VARC, he's written all these numbers and
Yes,
letters.
copy all that.
Discord.
Copy all that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
saw that before.
And then
Okay.
Come on,
pop
Neb.
that
Let's get
into
some good
Roll20.
stats here. Let's get some good stats.
Come on, Ned.
So I've got
Estrelda clearly
Copy it
didn't
all.
have what it
and
took.
put it in Roll20.
Yes.
Here we go. Here it is.
Oh God.
You get another
And do it
one.
once more.
Oh no, that's a 17 and a 16. And a 14.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's good.
Best of 3.
That top one's better.
Best of
Yeah.
2, I believe.
Now take the
Best
top
of
one.
2. Okay, top one.
Neb, what's your cousin's first name?
Ray.
I don't know yet.
Esmeralda?
No.
Strezzo Preti.
Well, anyway, this
No.
as you're
Placement.
engaged with this Ankylosaurus,
It can be a male. Elsmore.
Papa Deli.
Elmore or Elsmore?
Elsmore.
No, Elsmore.
Larry Elmore?
Bottolini.
Elsmore the second.
Elsmore the lucky.
You hope.
Elsmore.
Nev, you
This
got to go.
is
You got
Lucky
to go.
Elsmore.
Elsmore the lucky.
No.
Come on.
Why don't you just call him Lucky Phil? Come on.
Panton,
LP.
Panton Vicar. As you're wondering how this dinosaur is going to react, you see a boat clear the harbour ward out here. There's a boat coming into port.
What sort of boat?
It looks like a boat that's been on a long ocean voyage from the Sword Coast.
How many flags has it got?
It's flying the flag of Baldur's Gate. And at the stern is the front of the boat, right? You see a young dwarf.
No, the bow. The bow.
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, at the bow of the boat, you see a young dwarf.
Because B becomes.
A keen young dwarf looking forwards on the bow. Okay, Joel. So are you doing anything?
No.
Okay. All right. Estrelda's a little bit dead. So Pants, what are you doing? You've got your crossbow out.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm going for it.
Oh shit.
What? You're shooting it?
Yeah.
You saw what it did to your companion, and you're going to shoot it.
Yeah.
I like it. Let's have a shot.
Yeah, but I'm out of melee range.
Just.
Well, just is enough.
Okay. See.
Oh, I'm on fire! You know what? I am getting memories of Tanith.
Damage.
So,
I have a feeling there's another Tanith
In the making.
in the making. Yeah.
Vicar, you see Pants reload his crossbow, and he goes click, and the bolt just falls out onto the cobblestones at his feet. He didn't load it. He didn't load it properly.
I think you're better at second edition.
Yeah, I know. Let me just try this there. Let me just see. Oh, look at that one. Oh, that was God. It's unbelievable.
You see, he's banging. He's sort of banging his crossbow, wondering what the hell.
You got it out of your system now. You're all good.
Whoever sold him this crossbow gave him a dud.
What's wrong with this freaking crossbow?
Oh my God! Now, Pants. Now, would you like to move, or do you want to stay there?
Oh no, I'm just staying out of range.
Oh my God! Okay,
staying out of range.
It's just inside the shop.
Yep.
Okay. Oh my god, okay, this dinosaur, it sort of puts its head down and sniffs the body of the dwarf. And then it looks up at you.
What's he looking at?
Let's see who it meets the gaze of, well, there's two.
Why are you
Pants.
looking out the window?
No, the dinosaur. Pants and Vicar are both looking in the window at it. And it looks up, and let's see who.
All right, Nebula's got to shoot.
There you go,
Thank
Neb.
you.
You better
Thank
hurry,
you
Neb.
again.
You better hurry. Get off the phone. 1 to 2 is going to be Pants.
Hey,
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It looks at you, Panth, and it lowers its head and it charges through the door. It actually charges through the door, skitters on the cobblestones. You can have an opportunity attack if you didn't have a crossbow out. And Vicar, you can have an opportunity attack on it too if you want.
Oh yeah, let me stab it with my dagger.
As it goes past, no, you sort of you lunge at it with your dagger, but again, you can't penetrate its scales. It turns, lowers its head, and it charges one of you. I think it's well, you attacked it. So let's see. 1 to 2 is Pants. Yeah. It swings its tail at you, Pants. Right. Here we go. Oh man. My eyes are watering.
What with excitement?
Here we go, Pants. This tail comes swinging around in your direction. You've seen what I did to your dwarven friend. Oh, okay. That cracks you right in the chest.
Get the bugle out.
You go flying across the street, and your body collapses in the gutter on the opposite side of the street.
Get it
What
going.
decision was it to play 5E, for fuck's sake?
Leave the dinosaur alone.
We had a perfectly good adventure last week.
There you go. And your head strikes the edge of the canal, and you lie there unconscious. You can see a couple of his teeth have come out. This
It's
thing
not dead. It's fixable.
caught him right in the chest with his tail. Oh god. Okay, Vicar, what are you gonna do?
Oh, my turn again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use a bonus action to throw a D6 out to heal Pants.
Okay.
He's got 2.
No. He's up to 2 points. Nearly the worst hit point to be on, Gim. You come around. Oh, you shake your head and you look up, and Vicar's looking at you with his hand outstretched. You feel, oh my god, the pain in your chest. You've got multiple broken ribs, sternum, arm. You know, there's just blood in your mouth, teeth. Maybe you should feign death.
And I'll throw another fucking sacred flame at this thing.
What's the handler doing?
He's
ran
gone.
off before
He's
the
gone
kill.
when he saw the dwarf die. This may not be an encounter you're meant to defeat with combat.
Freaking animal handling, and that didn't work.
Wait, you meant to stay here?
What else have we got?
Nice, putty, putty.
15. It failed.
My DC's
The
13,
wizard
so no,
didn't
it
do
didn't.
anything.
It saved.
Yes, I did.
I'm sorry.
I survived.
Joel, if you had a held action when this thing came out into the street, you could do something if you wanted to.
You run.
You look back, Vicar, you see a red-robed wizard just disappear behind. Just disappear into a side street up here. Anything else, Vark?
No, that's pretty much all I can do.
You want to move?
When it's right in front of me.
Yeah.
either going to attack me or it's going to hit me with an alt attack. So really not much I can do.
Okay, Ange, back to you at the market. So there's this, you can still hear this commotion down at the canals.
Go down and have a look.
Okay, well, it's going to take some time to get there, but remember we're talking, this is, it's a good 500 feet.
We'll just head towards that way.
Okay, you start making your way there. You want to make your way there hastily?
Yeah, hastily.
Okay. People, as you're going in that direction, some of the locals are coming in the other direction. And you can see their faces are white. And they're talking about this dinosaur that's gone into a frenzy. And this group of non-locals, what's the word? Strangers.
Random.
No, what's the word for
Non-locals.
non-local?
Blow-ins. We could be here a while.
Are trying to contain it. And apparently they're not doing very well. Okay. Well, back up to you, Joel. So, Joel, what are you doing? You've got cover. Yeah, this thing that doesn't know where you are. You're safe, but you can still poke around the corner there and see what's going on. Vicar, Panther's lying in the street. Seems to be dead or unconscious. Vicar is the only one near it. Okay. Nev, your cousin is coming in off the boat. Your boat's the boat's docking at the harbour ward over here. We have your character yet?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Did you see the picture?
I don't know if I'm finding another picture.
It's a polar bear.
Just find a couple more, Em.
It's a Varg, how do I get that token off a character sheet?
Just drag it.
I can't. It won't work.
It's better than the last one.
Can you do it? Oh, awesome. Okay, this dwarf steps off the docks.
Wearing a polar bear costume.
Okay, Polar Bear, your attack.
Just here. So you're Elsmore. You've come to Port Nyanzaru because you've heard that your aunt, your much beloved aunt Estrelda, is coming to Chult to claim a mine. And your desire is to help her make that claim because apparently a dragon now inhabits the mine. And you see this commotion down at the docks. There seems to a large dinosaur is running amok in the streets. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna attack it.
I've got a question for you. Do you have animal handling by chance?
Nope.
Give it a go anyway. What's the worst that can happen?
Elsmore is the last in the line of the worm hearts, by the way.
Elsmore's got a twin.
You sure?
Who's on another ship on his way here already?
Well, your dwarf legs start pounding down the cobblestone, this cobblestone street.
The same ship. Okay, I'll have a go.
What do you mean? You're going to attack it. You're going to you come up behind this dinosaur. It's huge. You're going to whack it.
Why not?
I'm just asking. Most of the locals who deal with these creatures have just bolted for it. In fact, you see some of them swimming away in the harbour.
Is there a picture of it?
But
What?
The picture of it. Where did the picture
Right there.
of it?
You don't see the token?
no one's managed to hit it yet. Is that right?
It seems to be just be enraged. It doesn't seem to be damaged.
I'll stay on the ship.
Nice move.
Okay, Panth.
Yep.
You
I'm
come
dead.
around. You spit out a couple of teeth.
No, I'm dead.
It's okay. It's like no, he just plays dead. Okay, the Ankylosaurus. Well, Vika, it hasn't actually, because you didn't actually attack it. What it does, I'll tell you what it does. It turns, just ignores you because you're not obviously attacking it in its mind anyway. And it runs down away from you a little bit. You can, if you want, you can stab it in the back.
No, I'll let it run off.
Okay. It runs down the street and it stumbles and slides into another cart. It's clearly just panicked. And again, fruit and this time a canoe. Canoe gets snapped in half and the wagon of fruit just gets strewn all over the street.
Maybe we can get a discount for that one.
And it slips and it does a full sort of roll on the ground and it gets to its feet. That's it. And it turns, puts its head down and goes and sort of snorts just to see what threats, if any, are behind it. That's it. What are you going to do?
Me personally, nothing. All right, wash my hands of this whole situation.
Excellent. Okay. Well, let's leave combat for the moment then. The
Long rest.
dinosaur runs further down towards the water. A crowd following it at distance, and you lose sight of it basically. Okay.
Long rest.
And then
But
we're going to need a new token for you. Hang on. Have you got a token in mind?
one. How do I get the picture?
So if you find a picky you like, just link it in Discord and we'll make you a
Yeah, how
token.
do I do that again?
Whatever picky you found, right click, save as, or copy. Right click copy and then paste it into Discord and Bark might be able to make a nice little token for you. Bark's the master.
What was Azaka doing during?
Well, she wasn't with you.
Where is she?
She's
You're a male dwarf.
she's been staying with Wakanga. Or she's been at the Thundering Inn. She's waiting for you to finish your shopping.
Is that the Thundering Inn over here?
It's not actually marked. We'll call it this. We'll call it this one here. Joel, you slipped into the Thundering Inn during this and ordered a drink.
Yeah.
Why has Neb always got to go for red hair?
Oh no.
Where's the picky? Oh,
Husband.
Oh god.
now that is an angry looking dwarf.
Yeah.
Kill it. Kill it.
Okay, while let's have a very short break while Vark does the token. Is that all right, Vark?
Sure.
Why don't you do it?
Thank you.
Because I'm a delegator.
No,
All good DMs delegate.
You just keep on telling yourself that.
You're gonna disappear as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, he has already.
he has. He's left the room.
Yeah, see?
Going to deny too. Deny that he's a disappearing alligator.
That was a good start.
Mouse is dying.
I'm back. Neb, I'm sorry about that.
Sorry, that's
That was kind of funny. If your character's gonna die, session 1 is the. I think that encounter was meant for animal handlers.
Give me the thing we have none of.
Well, we did try. We did try.
And that's what started the fight, so.
Well, I didn't actually start a fight. I just tried to control it. And then I didn't attack it. But it attacked me.
And yet Deb died, so.
Yep.
Speaking of Deb, pick a colour.
Casualties of war. Collateral damage.
Yeah, pick a colour. The border.
Just do whatever you think looks. Please.
Now, everyone that was involved in that fight that didn't die can share 700 experience.
Yay!
That didn't end up dying, or that didn't die during it.
Well, there's no point giving Estrelda experience because she can't really benefit from it. It's debatable whether Joel should get experience. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide.
How much experience was there in total?
700.
God.
And how many people fought?
Well, if it's only 2 of you that you've leveled.
Good point.
Lovely, thank you.
Neb, he is angry.
Yes, very angry.
I reckon that's 350 each, Vark, and we level.
How about we take 300 and give 100 to...
100 to what? Who? The wizard?
Yeah.
For running away?
Oh, come on.
He tried his very best.
Well,
What?
I mean, look,
To run?
He did hold an action.
I survived. I survived.
You'd play the bugle.
I'll take the 300. I'll take the 300 and give him 100. That's all right.
Still are still level, so that's good.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
I'm gonna level.
It'll take me a few moments to level anyway. All the characters I've made, leveling is quite easy.
Where the hell did we put experience
Don't
again?
worry about me buying the stuff.
Top corner.
Top corner. Ah, yeah, thank you.
I was in buying the materials.
Yeah.
No,
Do-do-do.
okay. And at least I was heading towards the battle.
That's true. But you never partook of the battle.
But you got there and everything was over.
Fine.
Don't worry. It's 5th edition. Your character level's so quick it's a joke. At least you didn't die outright in one tail swipe. Okay, now, how much gold have you got, Ange? You're trying to buy a canoe, right?
Yeah, but you wouldn't let me buy it for 38.
No, well, you're trying to rip him off. It's worth 50 a canoe. Well, some of your now, hang on. There's a body. There's a body in that shop. Who owns the valuables on Estrelda's body?
Probably the cousin.
And now I have really good sight.
Does anyone want to get in there quickly and rifle through her belongings?
Probably the new guy.
Hey, do we have a token for Neb yet?
Yeah, Bark made it. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, just making a new token quickly now.
Done.
You've done it? Have you done it, Var?
Yeah.
It's in Discord.
Can you get it in the game, Var?
It already is, just my mouse is fucking up. Just drag the character onto the screen and it'll pop up.
Okay. Doesn't seem to work to drag it.
Give me 2 seconds. Once my Roll20 stops being a little.
Drag it from the character list. There it is. Beautiful.
Although you need to set up on a grid, otherwise it'll be too big.
Yeah, don't worry. That's okay. Ellsmore.
Okay, thank you.
What? How much health have you got?
13, I think.
Wow.
Yep, 13.
Armor class name?
14.
14. Okay. There we go.
Wait, no, it should be higher than that.
No,
You
16.
should be wearing
It
chainmail.
says on my sheet.
16. Okay.
Oh
Should be
no,
17.
hang on. I'm looking at this.
17?
Shoulder. No, it does say 14.
Yeah, it's not calculating properly. You're meant to have chainmail.
Should it be
Which it
17? Bud?
didn't. Yeah, I'll just add chainmail myself.
Okay, the token should be right then. Your armor class is 14 actually, Mark. On your token. Is that correct?
Mine probably. Wait a minute.
Okay. All right, Elsmore. Well, basically, you get off the boat. You see that there's been some kind of conflict in the street. You see a crowd following a dinosaur to the east. You can see
No,
the
my armor's
ruined.
14.
Is that wrong?
I don't think so. I should be wearing leather armor.
Okay. You can see a man getting up from the street who seems to be badly wounded. And another man, Vicar, who's got a dagger out, crouched. And inside the shop where they are, there's just a scene of, the dinosaur clearly was in that shop, just destroying it with its tail and the bulk of its body. And there's a body lying in the doorway, more or less without a head. And there's a lot of blood and brain matter spattered all over the walls, the interior of the shop. And this man Pans himself seems to have he's wiping sort of gore off his upper body and face.
I ask him what's happened. And
I think he's too shocked.
do I find the head of my cousin?
I'm not sure.
It's not really anything terribly identifiable.
There's a little bit here on my face. I just wipe a little bit of blood and brain off, and this might be some of her.
But you look down, Neb, and on the back of this deceased dwarf, there aren't many dwarves in Port Nyanzaru, and there's a scroll case that's spilled out of the poor dwarf's backpack.
Well, I'll take the whole backpack plus the scroll.
Pants, you allow this dwarf to do that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Elsmore, it does appear to be your aunt, and indeed, that's the deed to the Wormheart mine. There seems to have been a terrible accident.
Just terrible.
Well, let's put Estrelda away. Okay, she's gone.
Probably gonna need a graveyard at this rate.
Yeah, we might need a graveyard. Okay, this game's more lethal than the second edition. All right, well, what would you like to do? It's still the sun is high in the sky. It's midday.
I want to do a Zaka's quest.
Day already.
At a
I think
fire
so. I think so. Some of the locals begin to filter back into this part of the canals. They start to clean up the mess, drag the body away. And interestingly, 2 locals pick up the body of Estrelda, and one's got the body by the ankles and one's got the body under the arm. There's not really much of a head left, unfortunately. And you hear one of them mutter to the other, let's take this one to the pit.
Well, they're going to do what they're going to do.
No, I'll stop them very, very much. Can't.
What do you say?
Stop, please. Leave
Stop
her
right
alone.
there.
Yeah, stop right there.
Okay.
I'll
So
ask if Pants and will help me bury. Is there a graveyard?
the locals say, yes, there is a local graveyard. We call it the refuse pit. To the north.
Refuse pit.
To the north. And she points, one of them's a woman, she points to the northwest. I don't know if you can see over here where I'm pinging. She says, over here is an enormous sinkhole in the ground. It serves as the city's garbage dump. Most of the bodies are thrown into the dump.
No.
All
we're not
type
dragging her all
of
that way.
refuse gets thrown in here, including the bodies of the dead. It is natural. Would you like to come and see?
No. We'll throw her out to sea instead.
It's littering the harbour. The
The-
headless corpse. Lovely.
This is not.
Because dwarves love the water so much, don't they? Dwarves are real seafaring folk.
That's right. She looks over the harbour. Says, shakes her head and says, "That is not our custom."
You're not a fucking dwarf, are you?
It's the dwarfy custom.
Dwarven custom.
You're kind of we are thrown into the sea.
Yeah, and then you set it alight.
Yeah, that's right. Like
That'd be the elves, I think.
But
Yeah, the
but
Vikings.
but the crabs will have their way. It will wash up.
Yeah.
It will wash up in the
She's had
in the
more than
harbour.
Crabs having in there.
No, we're gonna put her on a raft, tie her to the rafter, and set fire to it, and
Yeah, what's
push
the word
her
for
away,
that? Again,
just like the Vikings.
The pit. We should
Fear.
toss your loved one in the pit
No, we're not going
and be done with it.
miles
Pit,
away.
pit, 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 pit.
No, he wants us to go there for some reason. So he can kill Elsmore as well.
Okay. Well,
Jesus cursed.
Yeah.
well, I suppose you are the next of kin, so you make the final decision. So they lower the body to the ground and say, well, we will leave it in your possession, I suppose. And they just stroll off.
Yeah. So we'll do what I said.
Okay, what are you going to do again then?
That's it.
Do you want to go and look at the pit? The pit's pretty impressive.
No, I don't want to look at the pit.
Okay. Okay.
There
Well,
must be a little
how-
raft or something.
well, yeah. I mean, if
On
you
the
spend a few gold pieces, I'm sure you can buy a raft.
Yes.
You can wander out of town and you can set fire to it and you can push it out into the ocean or down the river. Is that what you want to do?
Yep.
So none of your none of these people that you've met were really that attached to your aunt.
Nice.
So I don't know how much assistance you're getting, or was anyone assisting?
We'll
No,
help out.
sis, we travel together.
Well, they do seem to be, you know,
Very
helpful.
Thank you.
One of them in particular, this man called Vicar, seems to be quite empathetic to your plight. And you obviously recover the deed to the Wormheart mine.
That's where we're meant to go.
Elsmore.
Eventually.
Well,
There's
you've
so
been
much to do.
well, you've been told that a red dragon
Wormheart mine is where the
has
wizard
moved in.
wizard.
Your party was
Go.
Oh, Syndra.
trumped by an ankylosaurus. So let's just quickly recount what's happened. Who's level 2 now?
Yay!
I have
Yay.
got 0.
So we've got
Yay.
okay.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. Well, here the motley crew are. Okay, so the scene at the canals has been cleaned up. Apparently, you heard that eventually the ankylosaurus was calmed down by an experienced animal tamer within the city, and
Took long enough.
your assistance was, they thank you for your assistance. You weren't very effective, however. They noted
They
that
tormented him.
you tried, and they're very sorry to hear that one of your companions was killed.
Oh, that's okay.
That's okay. We rolled up a new one.
So, interestingly, an anonymous person has donated to you 1 potion of healing. You don't know who did it. Maybe it was the shop owner. Maybe it was the animal handler himself. But an anonymous gift has come. A single potion of healing.
Just one.
Just one.
Better roll for it.
I think the cleric should just handle all
It could come in
potions
handy.
of healing.
God, I only rolled 20.
Oh, Neb, can we please have a weather check? Elsmore is some kind of weather expert. This Elsmore guy that's come off the boat.
Hey, Hug, we've got to sort out this healing potion. Who's got it?
Okay.
What
Do you want to fight over it? Do you want to? Everyone, you've all got a bag of dice. Each of you have a bag of dice.
100. Hug. I only got a 20. Unless no one else wants it.
I got magic hands.
Ah, cool. That man.
Magic.
It's got it so far.
Now,
I mean,
Pants,
magic hands.
you're still
Yes.
feeling
You can have a give.
Heart long rest.
the pain.
Oh,
It's only
bloody
midday. It's only midday.
Heart
Bloody
long rest.
wizard.
The pain.
Heart long rest.
You can barely breathe. You're coughing
Heart
up
long rest.
blood. Your
Heart
left
long
arm
rest.
hangs limply.
Heart long rest.
He,
Sounds like a,
you hear Pants saying something about a hut. Does anyone know what he's talking about?
no.
Maybe he might be delirious. He might have had a head strike in
Wait,
that.
Hug, you're still talking ahead.
Joel comes with the
Wizard.
88.
The wizard just rolled the 88.
You should know he's a magical item magnet.
Okay, you can have it then.
All I get?
Man who's
A
at the back
potion
of
of
any fight.
healing.
Let's never roll a do.
A potion of healing, Joel.
Well, I think the magic users should get all scrolls, all
Yeah.
wands, staffs, rods,
Just everything.
Well,
everything pretty much. Yeah.
this vial is full of red liquid.
Ooh.
It glimmers when you shake it.
2d4 plus 2. Yep. Pretty useless.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, goes well with my character.
Now,
You poor thing, you.
Why don't you stick it on your staff?
Elsmore.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Never going to get anywhere because you won't even give me any experience.
Elsmore.
Debatable.
You turn and you see a young boy running down the street towards you.
Oh, the illegitimate son?
Okay.
He runs up to you for some reason. Maybe it's because of your distinctive appearance.
Fatty.
This long red beard.
You got red hair too?
What are you actually wearing clothing, or are you sort of
No,
just
he's
in a
naked.
loincloth?
Wearing clothing.
Okay.
Wearing chainmail and everything that.
You
is
can
involved.
see tears are streaming down his face. There we go. Tears are streaming down his dirty face. He's a very young boy, maybe 8 or 9.
Dirty.
Hey, mister! Hey, mister! And he's tugging on your elbow. Hey, mister!
But hey, what?
Oh, you look down at him?
Yeah.
He says,
Make a charisma save.
Hey, mister! I lost my monkey. I heard you were one of the people that fought off the dinosaur. My monkey, I've lost him. Blue Tail is his name.
Monkey? I've got no idea what you're talking about.
I've lost my monkey. He chased a waka nut over near the pit, and I haven't seen him since. I've called for him and he won't come. He always comes when I call his name. Will you
What's
come?
his name?
Blue Tail.
A monkey?
And he's fishing around in his pockets. He goes, I've got something for you to pay you. And he pulls out a nut. It's quite a large nut, actually.
Like an acorn?
And it's a bigger nut than that. And he shakes it, and it glows blue. And he gives it to you. It looks like a natural nut, though. Will you help me find Blue Tail?
Let's go to the pit. Come on, he wants us to go to the pit. Let's go to the pit. Bloody sandboxes.
You're not going to go to the pit, are you?
Come
No,
on.
we're not going to the pit.
Come on.
What do you tell this young boy, Neb, whose tears are streaking down his face?
I tell him he's mad and we're not going to the pit. Very stupid.
Right, he immediately steps to the near. Who's the nearest character to Elsmore?
Nobody.
Sure.
Vicar? He's given up on Elsmore. He grabs your arm and he says the same thing to you, that he's lost his monkey. The monkey was chasing a waka nut near the pit and isn't answering its name. He
I
thinks
see. Kid, I don't know how to tell you this, but I think it's dead. It probably got caught up with that
Oh my god.
rampaging monster dinosaur, and
Slap the
it's
kid
dead.
across the face.
What?
I slapped the kid across its face.
Get a hold of yourself.
You guys
That's
are
why, kid.
you guys are brutal.
Hey kid, have you got any more waka nuts?
What was your monkey's name?
Blue Tail.
Blue Tail.
wouldn't
I'll
like
go
it.
searching. I'll go searching for Blue Tail. I'm going searching.
He grabs onto your thigh. Who's that, Pants? Oh, Pants.
Yep.
Pants, you've got two hit points.
Yep. A long rest. Long rest. Long rest. Long
Rested long
rest.
time.
Hut, hut.
Look, Pants is suffering from some kind of head injury. He keeps talking about a hut and a long rest. You don't know what
I
he's
want
talking
to
about.
have a long rest home.
Anyway, the kid starts dragging you north.
We want a long rest first.
I'll take you to the pit.
Hello? Ooh,
This way. Come.
First, I need to rest.
we need
Rest.
a rest.
No.
And would
There's
say no to that.
There's no time to rest. Mister, come on.
No, they like me. We go to the tavern, pub, hotel. Need to rest
He's
pants.
trying to drag you bodily, but he's only an 8-year-old kid. He won't be able to.
Yeah, but Gibbs almost dead.
I'll follow along if Gibbs going to kill himself.
Okay, Gib. He drags you through the streets. Now, this gate here, this is what's called, you've entered a part of the old city. And you can see you're passing along the street here. which is it runs between a number of very old, ancient-looking ziggurats or pyramids. The pyramids are covered in vines, and they tower above the city. They also seem to be crumbling and very old. And as soon as you start moving in this direction, you start to get a whiff of a terrible smell coming from the north. You want to continue with him?
I just use one of my hit die.
That's a short rest.
Is it? Oh, okay.
No,
Yep.
that's. I mean, look, if the kid will, if you want to have
We're
take
having
a short rest, that's fine.
Yep. Short rest.
All right.
Okay.
I want to use a spell and get it back then.
All right, he nags you the whole time. He's worried about
Just
Blue
in
Tail.
case. Heal 9 HP on top of that.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So you exit the gate here. You go down past this curious area which is excavated from the ground. It's called Executioner's Run. Do you know much about the Altar of Inca civilizations?
Can't say I do.
So this is a deep pit dug in the ground, lined with stone. It's 15 feet deep. It's 200 foot long and 15 foot wide. And what they do in this pit is that mainly criminals, but sometimes other people, they put them in the pit and they release dinosaurs or other predators into the pit and see if they can run and get out in time before they're eaten. And this is like one of the sport. This is like one of the attractions. A crowd watches this. But there's nothing going on at the moment. The boy takes you towards the pit and you can smell it well before you get there. And you come to the edge. You don't get too close. You know, you're 100 foot away and you can see this enormous natural sinkhole in the ground, which is clearly the city's garbage dump. And you can see here and there people are tossing stuff in there, but they don't get too close. They seem to throw it from as far away as they can. It's a festering scar of garbage, rancid water, and vermin. You can see rats, insects, ravens, all sort of abound and sort of thrive in this area. And the young boy tugs on your arm and says, I threw the waka nut near the edge of the pit. That's where I didn't see him after that. He might have gone in after the nut.
What's the detect where he's lying?
That is
Sets? No.
insight.
Probably a shapeshifter.
Shapeshifter. It's
So
gone
meant to be-
full on paranoia.
Was it meant to be high or low?
You want high?
I
That's
bloody
17.
follow the party even.
No,
though I
he
don't
seems,
want
he's a
to.
kid. He's an 8-year-old boy. He's lost his pet.
He's legit?
Well, he seems to
He
be.
has a monkey.
I mean, he's lost his pet.
I need to throw out some nuts.
Blue what? Blue tail?
So,
Tail.
yeah, Blue Tail.
Start calling.
Who did he give the nut to, by the way?
Well, I'm the only one that listened to him.
I thought,
All
it
right,
was,
you got the nut, Pants. It's a fist-sized nut.
I thought he lost
Yep.
the nut.
Seems natural, not magical. It rattles when shaken, and when you rattle it, it releases a little bit of natural light.
Loses it.
Is it a coconut?
No, it's like a natural nut of some kind. It's really, this land is strange. Cholt is like, it's a very odd place. But the little boy thinks it's magical, and he thinks, you know, he's giving you a great gift.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. What was this scout calling out for his monkey?
Okay.
Blue tail! Blue tail!
Yeah, how close do you want to get to the edge of the pit?
Don't go.
Oh, you know, just creep up on it.
I'll tie a rope around your waist.
Good idea. That's a great idea. Blue
So-
tail.
You've
Right.
tied.
Blue tail.
Sorry, you've tied a rope to Panther's waist, and
Yeah.
Yep.
Panther, you're approaching the edge. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now lean right over.
I don't know if it's 50 or 100 feet.
You're calling out blue tail. How does it go, Gib?
There's obviously something that's going to come out of this tip, so we're not stupid.
Aren't you? Well, the locals are looking at you as if you're mad
Well, we're not going
as you
closer
approach the
than
pit, and they're stepping away from the pit. As you get closer, Gib, now you don't get too close, but this smell comes off the pit. It is terrible.
Monsters coming.
Decaying vegetables, vegetable matter. It's like bin juice times 20. And as you peek in, you can actually see the odd sort of dead body that's been chucked in. Seems like the burial pit for the
Okay.
city as well.
Did we bring the
You
cousins?
disturb like a swarm of rats that run from you. These large beetles the size of your fist, like hundreds of them, scatter as you approach.
But can you see blue tail? That's more important.
You can't see anything living. And this flock of ravens that were pecking at something down there take flight. And the locals sort of have all, you look back and the locals have sort of all sort of disappeared into the houses. Where are your friends as you get a little closer to the edge of this pit? You can see the very edge of the pit doesn't seem to be stable. It's a natural sinkhole.
I'm just holding the rope.
The little boys behind you, 20 feet behind you, sort of encouraging you to go forwards.
Can Pants see what the ravens were eating?
Looks like a body, and a human body.
How close do the locals get? The edge?
Oh, they get
I don't
only
know.
so close that they can throw what they're throwing in.
So that's where I understand.
Yeah, what was the weather today?
I don't know how to do it.
Make it up, don't you?
No, we've got a weather girl.
Yeah, but
So we got the rope around
Oh,
Pants.
where'd they
Yeah,
go?
here it is.
Just call me
Neb,
Vinia.
roll a d10.
Slovenia. Sounds like a disease.
Oh yeah, I thought I'd
Lavinia.
seen this. Is this in the list of stuff?
It should be in your list, I think.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, there you go.
Roll a d10.
Okay.
Oh, you did.
Okay.
Five.
Oh, there's light rain falling now
Light-
as you've
rain.
moved to the pit. Makes the ground a little bit muddy.
That's good. The thing
And-
in there might not know.
And
that.
Panth, the edge of this pit looks rather treacherous. How close do you want to get? I mean, you haven't got to the edge yet.
Got 50 foot of rope around you.
I'd say let's say you're at least 50 feet from the edge.
Oh,
And this
shit.
sort of odorous mist comes off the pit.
What does this monkey like to eat?
Well, monkeys like fruit, bananas, dates. Have you seen Indiana Jones and the Ark of the Covenant?
I'm just thinking we might be able
The
to
monkey
do
eats dates.
And they eat monkey brains.
Well, we eat monkey head. Yeah.
Oh, here's the little boy actually. Ipu. He's behind Pants.
Name?
Ipu.
it.
I hate it when I'm talking and nobody's listening, and it's because I'm on fucking mute.
You
How far-
haven't heard a thing you've said for 10
Oh my
minutes.
god, I've been talking
talking
away,
over
wondering why
you.
everyone's ignoring me, thinking my mic's not working.
Do you say, Andrew, just shut the hell up?
No.
Stop talking over me.
How far? How far did
you're
they
about
throw
50.
the nut?
Oh, I don't remember, mister. I threw it towards the edge. I just wanted to see how close he'd go. And he
Well
disappeared.
done.
I turned around looking for my mum, because if my mum finds me out here, I'll be in so much trouble.
Why?
I'm not allowed to go near the
Why?
pit. Because the creatures that come from the pit are deadly.
Right.
I shouldn't
They
have
tell us
told.
this now.
I shouldn't have told you that. My monkey.
You killed your fucking monkey, dickhead.
Don't say
All
that.
right. I pick the boy up and I throw him in.
Oh no, you can't do that.
Kid is really annoying.
Can't do that.
I help you.
Yep. I go towards the edge. I'm standing. I'm
Yeah.
standing.
We're pushing him in.
Yeah,
Okay,
Oh my God.
look,
pushing him in.
there's no one around that could see it. If you want to pick him up,
Yeah,
the
we're
rope.
going to.
I'm not
Is
holding
he-
on to
okay,
pants
okay,
either.
hang on a minute. Let's make a grapple. Are you really gonna pick him up?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay, who's gonna pick him up?
It's
Me.
only 8.
I'm chaotic neutral, so
Okay, you've had enough of Ipu. You're gonna pick him up. You're gonna grapple him.
Yeah, I'll grab his feet and.
okay.
God.
Oh my
Waste his
god.
monkey
Okay,
on the
well,
way down.
Ange, you can make a grapple attack with advantage because the dwarf is helping. Oh my god. Do you know how to make a grapple attack? It's an athletics check, isn't it?
Oh, wicked. That's my highest one.
Excellent.
There you go.
Okay, you get him in a headlock, and Neb grabs him around the
Perfect.
waist.
I'll grab his feet, and we'll just let you know.
Holy
do
shit.
1, 2.
No. You got to.
And
You got.
over you go.
It's you or the monkey, kid. What do you prefer?
He is just shitting himself. You actually smell he soiled himself.
How pathetic.
Oh,
You or the
right.
monkey, kid? Which is it?
No, he's over. He's gone.
He can't talk. He is just so terrified
Yeah, go and find
that
your
his
monkey.
bowels have released, and he's
Released him.
he's clutching onto anything he can.
Never know. I've swung him.
Well,
and
he
released
wanted
him.
to find his monkey.
Okay, are you gonna throw this poor little boy in?
Yep.
DM.
We
You
have.
just said.
Okay, he goes sailing across, and now you're gonna have to get pretty close to the edge.
No, we don't. We
To
could
throw an
try.
8-year-old boy, you'd have to get within probably 10 feet.
You want to get as close to the edge, don't you?
Well, you got to throw a boy in. You got to be close.
Well, I personally am not.
Hopefully the thing.
We'll
there
just throw him on
snaps
the
him up.
edge, and he'll slide down like that picture, and just.
Watch out, a monkey could attack you.
Okay, you want to? Okay, so I've got a serious question. Do you want to throw him on the edge, or do you want to throw him in? It's up to you.
I'm throwing him in.
The wizard at the back is going in.
Neb and I. Oh, you got to get this visual, right? We're 20 feet from the edge.
No, you can't throw him that far.
He's only 8 feet.
Yeah, you can't throw him.
I've got his head and shoulders. Neb's got his feet.
You've got him well grappled.
And we're going like this. 1.
Yeah,
Two.
we're
Whoosh.
doing a big arc.
You've got to be within 10 feet to get him in. I'm telling you that. Otherwise,
10
you
feet for an
you won't
8-year-old.
you won't make it.
We're swinging
Come on.
him really like a.
Yeah, you won't make it. You won't make it.
Oh, come on. No, I don't. I beg to differ. He's only about 25 kilo. He's a little squat.
If you really want him in that pit, you're going to have to get close.
All right, 15 feet.
Well, that's 5 meters. Do you reckon you can throw an 8-year-old 5 meters, Ange? That's a fair way.
Absolutely.
That's to the street, right?
2 adults. What? 5 meters?
meters? That's
This room is 5 meters long.
all right.
You completely stupid?
How far? Tell me how far you're going to get.
10 feet.
Okay, he's going to.
1 inch.
Okay, you get him to the. You go within about 15 feet. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah, you go 1, 2, 3. You swing him in. Is anyone stopping this?
After all
Stopping
that.
it. I'm stopping it. Nah, they're not.
I'm going to get the phone out.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay. No, well, three swings takes a while to get a bit of momentum, and Panth steps up and he grabs the boy and says, "What do you say, Panth?"
I say no. No.
And the
But
boy
you're
just
my
clutches
son.
onto you and says, "Panth." No, I don't think you told him your name.
Wait, he hasn't stopped us. He just said no. He's
And
in.
as you're doing this, Panth, you look back and you see the hand, something's
monkey.
hand. Oh, and it's not a monkey.
Oh.
The hand of some creature, a clawed creature, reaches the
XP.
very edge, and you think to yourself, experience.
Yes, I do.
And the boy
And a
goes
number of
flying
creatures
in.
crawl out of the pit.
Too cool.
And the boy goes flying.
And the boy points at them and
The boy goes
screams.
flying in.
One of them got a dead monkey in its mouth.
They don't. But these creatures appear to be rather ghoulish, if you know what I
The boy that's
mean.
gone flying.
And they appear hungry. Let me just clear the.
Thank God we've got the boy that was fed him.
Okay. What are you going to do? You're going to drop him or are you going to
Oh,
throw
we're
him?
throwing him.
Well, Panther's stopping you.
No, he's saying don't do it, but we've done it.
I know. Okay, let's have the initiative order then. Let's see. Everyone roll initiative. Alright. Joel with the good initiative. Oh, the ghouls though. Oh my god. Okay. Are we missing anyone? The boy doesn't need an initiative.
We're missing Ratty.
Really?
No,
He's
you're-
not going to run away.
No, he's grappled. He can't really do much.
He's released.
No.
Hug.
Who else have we got? Is everyone in there? Neb? Yep, you're in there.
I haven't got hold of the boy.
Okay. Well, these 3 ghouls. They are terrible looking creatures. Do you want a description?
I think we've all seen 5 eagles before.
They seem to be moving as a pack. They seem to be hungry for human flesh.
I think there would have been plenty down there.
They crawl on their hands and knees out of the pit. Pants, one is going to crawl towards you. Neb, one towards you, and one towards you, Katala. Start with the one near you, Elsmore. You've got your hands on this boy's ankle
We've released him.
as you're swinging,
Released him. There's a lot. We had a
He's in the
turn
pit.
before the
and this thing slashes at your neck with a claw.
Buku.
That's okay.
Because you asked what we're doing. I told you what you're doing.
A 10 is a miss. This one here is going to go for you, Katala. And it slashes. Oh, ow. Okay, it slashes you across the neck. You take 8 damage. Your blood spatters across Pants next to you. He's already covered in blood and brains.
We've had an hour. He would have washed it off.
Do you want me to do your health? Do you want me to do the damage? It's a green bar now. Nasty wound to your neck. And you feel your muscles stiffen. Can you make a saving throw? Con save? See whether you are paralyzed. You succeed, luckily. This one here, Pants, he's going to slash at you. That is an 18.
Oh,
Pants,
just gets me.
you're not having much fun. Why have you got 30 health? What's your hit points, Gib?
I don't have No, I've switched it because it's in the wrong spot.
Yeah, we're going green for some reason this
Oh,
campaign.
oh,
Got 18?
18.
You've got 18 health?
Yeah, well, I'm leveled.
I mean, you got hit in the head by a dinosaur, knocked out, and you're level. It's pretty impressive.
But I healed and Vark healed me.
Wow. Okay, so
I
that
get back every hour.
thing claws you across the chest, ripping your flesh open. You can see rib. I mean, that you look down and there's like bony rib showing where this thing's clawed you. You're not having much of a day, actually, Pat.
No.
Do you want me to do your token?
Oh, no, I'll do it.
Okay. And you also feel these claws are disgusting. These things have been ripping apart refuse, dead bodies in the pit, And now all that contagion has been transferred into your wound.
Uh-oh.
So you feel your body stiffen. You must make a saving throw too. Oh! Just fight off the effect of the paralyzation. Okay, Joel. You've seen these 3 creatures crawl out of the pit. None of them are actually very close to you, thankfully.
Magic missile.
Okay. Which one? Okay. On the left.
How do I do it?
On your character sheet, there should be a. If you go to your spells.
Yep.
Or it might be in your. Hang on, let me have a look.
Yep. Just click on it.
Yeah.
Does
2.
that work?
Did 2 damage.
Don't forget you fire 3 darts. And that's 1 dart.
So click on it twice more.
Yeah, step by step.
Yep. So you're well within range. So roll 2 more darts, Joel. So 2, 4, and 1 more. So 9 damage to that one on the left. Okay. All right, 3 darts hit it. It's not dead. It looks at you and you've got its attention, Joel.
Ned's going to finish it, so it'll be dead.
Now you can still move. Do you want to back away or do you want to stay where you are? You're probably about 50 feet away, actually.
Yeah.
You're quite safe. You didn't get too close. You weren't one of the party that was going to throw an 8-year-old into the pit.
No, I wouldn't have done that.
He was
No,
he
I
was
know,
egging
Joel.
us on though.
I know, Joel. He might have been, actually.
He was.
Okay.
Talking about something else.
Katala?
Oh,
Yeah, this one's right in your face. Just clawed you across the neck. You miss.
Is there a way to increment the turn order so that it sort of moved as you took your attack?
Yes, there's a little arrow on the bottom of it.
Oh,
There we go.
wow.
There
Right.
we go.
Vicar. Can the players do that, Vart?
No.
second win.
Only the DM can.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to Eldritch
What's
Blast,
that
whichever
second
one
win?
took the.
I'm doing second win.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Second win. So you just take a breath and somehow your wound closes over your neck. I mean, it's amazing, isn't it? Haven't you missed 5th edition?
There's a 12 hit.
12 does not hit. How much do you heal, Ange? 5 damage is healed. Okay.
Plus my fighter level.
What's your 17, Ange?
So I gained 6.
So we're not using the red bar.
I'm not what I am.
Well, you've got 5 health and you heal 5, did you?
6.
Is it D10 plus 1?
Yes. Well, it's D10 plus my fighter level.
Yep. Okay, you're back to 11. Okay. Panth.
Just a clarification because I can't remember. Can I, if I have the ability, can I cast a spell as an action and another as a bonus action, or they can't cast 2 spells?
As long as it's a bonus action, you can.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you. Okay, well I'm casting a. Get to my spells. A Shield of Faith, and
Okay.
as my bonus action and as my action, I'm going to do a Sacred Flame on the guy in front of
Just
me.
remember it's the same day. Oh, but you did level. Did you cast any ineffectual spells against the dinosaur?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, you're good. So does that mean your armor class is now 2 more than what it was?
I assume it would have just fixed itself when it.
What
When
does
it
Shield of Faith do? Gives you +2
yeah,
armor
adds
class?
2 more. Yeah, adds 2 more.
That's the bonus action, right?
Yep.
So we won't change it, but your armor class is effectively 18. Is that correct?
It will be when I cast it. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, now you cast it.
Okay.
What's your action?
Sacred Flame.
Okay.
So,
What does that do?
It does this.
It's got to make a dex save again. Dexterity save.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's see how good this ghoul is. Hey. He's trying to dodge your sacred flame. He does. Your sacred flame is ineffectual. The ghoul just dodges dexterously to the side. Okay. That's you, I would imagine. Elsmore. Now, Elsmore, you've got your arms around this kid's shoulders. Katala's dropped the feet. Oh no, she's dropped the shoulders and his head's hit the dirt. You've still got his ankles in your hand. He's kicking wildly. What are you gonna do?
Oh, drop him.
Okay. He scrambles away a little bit.
Can I hit the ghoul?
You can.
Can I? So this one-handed, two-handed. Can I choose what to do?
You don't have a shield? Yes.
Do you have a shield?
No.
So you may as well two-hand it then.
Yep.
Okay, that hits it. Which one? This one on the left? Yep. Okay, yep. You strike that ghoul. But it's not dead.
Oh,
It's got 2 wounds, two sort of nasty wounds into its side, Neb. Not dead.
Do I get another go?
yep.
Another go?
Yeah, why not?
No, you don't, Neb. Not yet. Not at level 1. Who was that? Oliver Twist. Can I have some more?
What? More?
More?
How can you have more? When you
More?
have your
I
pudding.
just want more gruel. No more attacks for you, Elsmore Wormheart.
No more soup for you.
All right. The ghouls. The ghouls. I love it when the ghouls are in town. Okay, this one near you, Elsmore. Again, he's going to slash you across the cheek. It misses. This one near you, Katala, is going to slash you across the face. And that misses.
Forever come up.
This one near Pants is going to slash you across the neck. 15, Gib?
No.
Damn it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, they all just hiss at you and down to we're ready. What do you got, Joel?
Going to do a firebolt.
Okay. Same one?
Yep.
Okay. You cast Firebolt at its head, and it flies over the creature, narrowly missing it. I assume you stay where you are, Katala.
Yep.
Your mic's up.
Right.
Oh my god, 19 damage for a first level character.
Wow.
Okay, this one here, I would imagine. You sink your longsword right into its neck. Clavicle sort of splinters. You can see this cut is deep into its neck.
But it doesn't kill.
It looks at you and sort of twists its head a bit. And you hear an uncomfortable click in its neck. And it looks at you and just spits blood in your face. It's not dead. 19 damage. Oh, that's a terrible wound you've inflicted on it. It is not dead. Pants. Sorry, not Pants. Katal. Vika.
This Eldritch Blast, the same one that's been wailed on. Never mind.
Okay, your Eldritch Blast goes wide. Pants.
Big flame.
Which one?
That was the same one I did it on last time, I think.
That'll be this one on the right. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
he makes a dex save, and let's see how he goes. These ghouls are quite dexterous.
Magical. 2 damage.
It fails, and you set him on fire for 2 damage. And it looks at you, and it just cackles in the most inhumane voice you've ever heard. And it just pats its body where the flame.
It's
Set it
radiant
afire.
energy, so it's not actually fire.
Oh well, damn it! Fire damage sounds so much better. But you, what does it actually look like? This column of godly light comes from the sky, and what
It
actually
looks like fire,
like
but it's
radiant.
yellow.
Descends on a creature that you can see within range.
Wow. Okay, and it's actually raining, so we should have some raining. It is raining, isn't it, Weather Girl?
Yes. Light
Yeah.
rain,
Light rain. Okay.
but very humid and hot.
Damn it, I haven't gotten any rain up. Okay,
Cloudy with a chance.
let's go to Elsmore. Back to you, Dwarf.
Oh, quite used to that name yet.
Larry Elsmore. Larry Elmore, by the way, was a famous D&D artist. These ghouls are still seeking your flesh. Oh, which one? That one on the left?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, you hack into it and it collapses to the ground. And Ipu just continues to crawl through the muck away from the ghouls. Okay, back to the ghouls. Well, they don't seem to care that one of their comrades has been cut down. This one, Ange, again, is going to claw you. 18. Why have you got 30? What's your armor class? 17? Okay, that hits you. Another claw rips you for 7 damage.
I get a bonus.
You get a bonus what?
Fighting style defense +1.
Yeah, but what's your armor class? It hits you. It slashes you across the thigh for 7 damage, and again you feel the paralyzing effect course through your body.
Why am I
You have defense and you're wearing chainmail.
that out again? Go from the start.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry.
You know what our armor class is, Vi?
Should be 17.
Yep, that's correct on the token then. So 7 damage. Oh, your blood. You're bleeding from a couple of wounds now. You're feeling weak. Do you want me to do the token damage, Ange?
Yes, please.
It's green.
Okay.
Make a saving throw, please.
I can't see anyone's HP because they're under all the tokens.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, she's looking rough. Constitution saving throw. That's a death save. You don't want that just yet. You fail. You become paralyzed. I'll give you the clock. You see her body stiffen as she falls to her knees. Her muscles are contorting and spasming painfully. Okay, this one over here, Pants, he's going to claw you. They seem to be using their claws rather than their bite. Yeah, but that one claws you right across the forehead. Opens a gash above your eyes and blood pours into your face. You're not having much fun, are you?
Loving it. I'm loving it.
And you too must make a saving throw versus Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah.
Whoa!
I am on fire tonight.
Beth, you just see him because when he was struck by the creature, he was leaning sideways trying to dodge, and he just basically falls like a log to the side into the mud and muck on the edge of the pit.
Hilarious.
And
Boat tied around me.
he seems to be gurgling. He's still conscious. You can see his eyes are wide, and he's sort of there's a little bit of spittle coming out the side of his mouth, but he seems to be paralyzed too. Okay, Joel, it's looking a bit grim now. Now, Joel, you've got a couple of options here. One of them would include running. You can see two of your companions seem to be incapacitated.
Yeah.
One of the ghouls is down there.
No, I'm going to cast another firebolt.
Which one? This one here seems wounded, and this one not so much.
This one.
Okay.
Hang on a sec, I've forgotten how.
So you just make a ranged spell attack. You should just click on Firebolt. Should be in your list, I think. Want me to look?
No.
Okay. That's a 13. That's a hit.
Hey!
That's enough to hit it. 4 damage. Okay, your Firebolt just glands, it impacts the side of its head, and it just knocks it to the side. It doesn't hit it straight on, but you see the ghoul collapse.
Woo!
Okay, that's
On
you.
to that.
Katala, you can make a saving throw versus, you can make another con save. At the end of your turn. Okay, you're fine. The paralysis wears off, but that's your turn. Vicar.
I'm going to come up. I'm going to place my hand on Katala.
Yep. She looks back at you. Vicar.
Heal for 4. And then I'm going to pump 2 healing lights into the cleric. So 4.
There you go.
Wow. This guy's just he's like a heal bot. He comes up and he heals you, Katala. And Pants, have you got a touch for that one? That second one? Yeah, you do. Did you give yourself health edge?
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna, or do you want me to?
Oh.
Yep. Okay, that's you. Pants. You
Yep.
can make a save at the end of your turn.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
on save.
Well, I can still. Oh no, I can't attack. Can I?
You're
I really need
paralyzed. You're
I need to
paralyzed,
be able to.
unfortunately.
Even for spells, I need to be able to do something, don't I?
Yeah, you're paralyzed. But
Okay.
you can attempt a con save.
Yeah. Okay.
See how you go.
Yep. Whoa!
You succeed. You are no longer paralyzed.
Whee.
That's the end of your turn, though.
Yeah. Okay.
You're still lying in the mud. You're unfortunately prone.
Great.
Well, that's a good question. What do you think about that, Vark? When a target's paralyzed, should they fall prone? I mean, they're not going to balance themselves.
It really depends. Like if it was standing still, then again he would have flinched when being. It's up to you.
Yeah. Okay. You're I'm going to say you're prone, unfortunately, Gib, because you're having a bad day, and I just want to continue it. Okay.
No problemo.
So where's the prone? Here we go. You don't actually have any arrows in your back yet, but you know the day's early. Okay. Oh, sorry. Shit. I zipped through Ellsmore. Your attack, Ellsmore. You can see this ghoul. It's leaning over Pants, who's lying in the mud, fending him off weakly, and it's preparing to rip his throat out.
I rush over and behead him.
Pants? Okay, make an attack.
No, the thingy.
Okay.
Oh no, I missed. and I
Okay,
get
you
pants
whiff.
instead.
Swing your long sword and it ducks. Okay, the ghoul. Wow. The ghoul. What should the ghoul do? Pants, the ghoul has decided that you must die. And it's gonna it gets down on one knee and it goes straight for your neck with its bite. You see this long tongue loll out, this fetid breath sort of wafts over your face, and its fangs try to sink into your neck. And it's going to roll at advantage. Oh, it's a crit!
Oh.
Because you're prone, it sinks its fangs into your neck, and you take 15 damage. Oh my god.
But I didn't.
Eagle?
I wasn't prone. Oh,
No. Well,
when I was
Pants is having a bad day.
paralysed, I got to just stand up.
Well, it didn't attack. Yours didn't attack you though, did it? Gib, are you neg 9?
Big 9. Yep.
Okay.
They're still alive.
Dear
Yep.
God.
Still alive.
Well, you don't go to neg 9. You just go to 0.
All right.
Okay. Let's do 0. We do 0. There we go. So you fall. I mean, you're already on the ground, but you roll over like. And your companions don't know if you're dead or alive, but this thing just tore flesh out of your neck, and look at the picture. That's what it looks like as it raises its face. It's got a whole lot of your neck in its mouth, and it just shakes it, blood spattering everywhere. Yeah, that's it.
Long rest.
We're ready. Okay, Joel, you've just seen this. I mean, you feel physically ill. Physically, Ipu's crawled up behind you and is just clutching your robed leg, just whimpering, calling for his mummy. And this little boy.
Oh.
That some of your
Mummy or
companions were
monkey?
planning to throw into the pit.
I'm in the pit.
And you've just seen this ghoul tear out Pant's neck, more or less.
I order him to go and attack.
All good.
What are you
And
going to do?
I'm casting the firebolt again.
Now let's see if you can hit this thing.
Yeah, absolutely blasted.
Oh, shit. Okay, that thing hits it right in the face. That's 16 damage.
It's dead.
It's not dead. It
Come.
recoils, turns back to you, gets back to its feet. Brady, it's still not dead.
Ah,
That's a nice shot, though.
good kill, nail
I mean,
it.
in tennis, that is an ace down the
13
middle.
hit.
It does, and that
10.
kills it.
Oh, fuck.
You didn't even think to stabilize Pants, did you? What would you like to do, Vicar? We're still in combat for the moment.
God, this one.
I'll use my second and last spell slot. To get Pants back on his feet.
We'll go and rest.
Whoa, 11. Okay, Pants. You're brought back from the brink. I'll give you 11 hit points there. Okay.
The ghouls have anything on them?
They have nothing on them. They just seem to... They're naked, apart from sort of some tattered clothing.
Any sign of the monkey?
I tell that little kid we saved his life. Now he's our slave.
He's clutching onto your leg,
I think, get off.
Joel.
You're our slave.
And he's whimpering, crying. He's obviously scared shitless of your companions that were about to toss him into the...
Stop your whimpering. We
He's
saved your life.
He's only 8.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. He's learning young.
Yep.
He's got to come with us and do stuff for us.
Staring him down.
Now, from one of these buildings, see one of these buildings here behind you? you see this creature come flying. And the little boy,
There's a monkey. There's blue tail.
it's Blue Tail. The little boy just squeals out in pure, happiness, and he runs towards the monkey.
Seriously kidding me. Fucking monkey.
Mission accomplished.
Tell you what, I bet a level for this.
XP.
So this monkey
Zero.
has wings.
Cut him off.
What?
God, it's the Wizard of Oz.
That little kid didn't
Scott-
tell us that. We throw him in the pit because he didn't tell us about the wings.
The monkey flies into the arms of the little boy,
Lucky I'm standing right next to him. I stab it.
and they are reunited.
Great sword. 22.
Stab the monkey.
That's the monkey.
Damn.
Wow, you're too far to hit it.
I'm right next to him.
Have you seen the distance on this man? You're
The
40,
sandbox
40,
is a lot
46
I'm
feet.
not allowed to do.
You're really going to kill a monkey.
That
That-
little
that's-
shit monkey.
That's not a monkey, Pug.
That's not a monkey. That
That
is
looks like
one
a gremlin.
scary beast.
The monkey's cute.
Oh,
In fact,
cute.
you can buy them. You can buy pets at the market.
Oh, Joel might want it. Okay, I won't. In case Joel wants it.
I might need its fingernails and blood for my spells.
Like
Yeah.
the Wuhan market.
Now- The other thing that happens is Ipu's mother comes running.
Oh God, I wasn't here.
Oh,
She
Okay, I'm
you can see
moving.
this woman who's distressed
Oh.
come running from the houses,
Yes, over here.
screaming out,
Yes.
Ipu, Ipu,
Ipu's safe. Don't
where are
worry.
you, Ipu? And she rushes up to him and scolds him,
Oh, don't be like that to the poor child. He's
and
had
she
a
looks at
terrible
the three
experience.
dead ghouls, and you can see she's pale. And what happened? What happened? My Ipu. What did you get up to? And she sort of shakes him, and
Shakes you.
she says, "Whatever you did, I am forever in your debt."
Oh, it's alright.
And Ipu says, Mum, they were gonna throw me in the pit.
No,
That one and that one." And she's pointing to who's she pointing to?
What a liar.
Neb.
I just
Neb.
explained that he's been
Ipu, Ipu,
post-traumatic
you-
stress disorder.
It's
I'm
not making
pointing.
sense.
she
I'm
looks at you
pointing.
and says, "You wouldn't have thrown my boy in the pit."
of course not. He's
Who wants to make a deception?
He's confabulating.
Because you are lying, so I need to know which one of you two that actually was going to throw him in is going to make a deception check.
Let me see how good my deception is. No, not me.
not me either.
I'm neg one.
Well, who's actually going to?
I'm 0. I'll do
Okay,
it.
go for it, Neb.
All right, Neb, you step up, and what do you say to the mother?
Oops.
I say you're right. We were going to throw him in such an
Little.
Let's see whether she.
Lashes out.
You can see that she gives you the darkest look a mother could ever give someone. She hugs Ipu, and she begins to retreat
Excellent.
Bye.
into the city.
Gotcha.
That you annoying little kid.
Wow, you guys are pretty brutal. What's happened to you guys?
Did we
Hey.
keep the monkey?
Just
Did we
playing
keep
my
the monkey?
character.
No, the boy's got the monkey, but you can buy them in the market apparently. So 3 ghouls, that's 600 experience.
Between
For each of us.
Well, all of you.
Oh,
600 each. Great.
10%.
Excellent.
Well, no, you can certainly have 10% if you want to play the meat grinder.
What?
The meat grinder. Joel,
We
have they not
said
told you what the
yes.
meat grinder is?
I already
Yes,
said
we,
yes.
we said yes.
We voted and it ended up not going through.
Why are we rolling d20s? It's fun.
Well, you know what? There's another option here. The characters that want the meat grinder can have the 10%, and the ones that don't can't. Do you want to do that?
10% of what?
Well, Joel, here's the thing. You can play the
Make it
game on hard
hard,
mode,
yeah.
more or less, which means whenever you're down and having to make this,
We've already been playing it on hard mode, haven't we? Because I mean, I fucking died twice already. So
Easy.
I'm afraid it was easy mode.
I mean,
I mean,
the first encounter was designed for an animal handler. You guys just went to town on an ankylosaurus.
Don't say we went down on that.
when you play, like a computer game, and it says you want to play easy, medium, or hard, and you never choose fucking hard because you die in the first 2 seconds. So this must be hard mode.
No, this is easy mode. It's 5th
Oh
edition.
my god!
No one dies in 5th edition.
I just did. What are you talking about? You said that.
The only
Who
person
said?
who's ever
None
said
of
that
us.
is
Alright.
Pug.
Now,
That is the only
apparently,
person who said that.
there are far worse things that emerge from the pit than ghouls.
Was that really 600 each?
No, 600 divided by all of you.
120. Does that level me?
Now, as you limp back into town, you have the choice of staying at the Thundering Lizard or taking up Wakanga's invitation and staying in his luxury villa.
Nothing.
Go to the luxury villa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Survivor villa.
Is there a pool?
There is a pool, I believe. Hang on. I think there might be a pool.
Fauna?
There may well be, Joel.
Did you say with water?
Sauna. So this, have you moved maps now? Can you see anything?
Nope.
Black.
Okay. He put on. Sorry, I didn't realize this map had lighting.
Means there's bad things.
Dynamic lighting. I'll turn it off. Is that better? You can see the whole.
Yes.
Okay. For this map, that's not that important. This is Wakanga's villa, where you first met him. He is one of the 7 merchant princes that rule the city. Remember, he's the guy that offered you all the potions and...
Did you give us any?
No, you were too cheap to buy any, remember?
But what,
We
generally
didn't
when
have
you
any
say,
money to buy.
yeah.
He was overcharging us.
Oh. Well... Okay.
And stay is good.
Now, Syndra is apparently staying here.
Who?
Syndra,
Oh,
you know, the
Syndra.
woman that employed you to come here in the first place? Do you remember why you're here?
To
Because it's
answer
a new
questions.
character.
The what?
To answer the phone.
To stop people's souls from getting stolen.
That's right, the death,
Oh, yeah, the
the
death
death
curse.
curse. So you are greeted by Wakanga as you return to the villa. It's now getting on in the day, the afternoon. Wakanga greets you, looks at you're all covered in filth from the pit.
Stinky.
Stink to high heaven.
Is that the pool there?
That's one of them. You can see it's a beautiful villa. But Wakanga only has eyes for Katala. You can see he's being trailed by 2 women in wearing silk gowns. They hang off either arm. But he comes straight to Katala. He shoos them away. And he puts out a hand in greeting to you, Katala. Says, Katala, you have returned. You seem to be wounded. I mean, you are wounded, actually.
Not too bad.
Your neck.
Yeah.
What on earth happened?
I was attacked by
What on earth? What on the Forgotten Realms happened?
a ghoul. Ghoul happened
A ghoul?
at the rubbish.
Where on earth did you stray to?
rubbish heap?
The refuse pit.
Yeah, that one.
He says, now, Katala, I've been thinking. You and your group of companions, and he looks sort of out the door at your companions sort of on the street. You may stay in my villa. However, I ask one boon of you.
What may that be?
I ask that while you are here in the city of Nyanzaru, that you allow me to investigate the cube in your possession.
You really want my cube?
I shall return it to you when you are ready to leave.
I
am fascinated by it. I offer you the hospitality of my villa. What do you say?
say.
Just so you know, Sindra appeared to trust this man.
Oh, was it perception check or
Inside.
insight?
Yep. As far as you know, he seems legitimate. He seems to be fascinated by the cube. Remember
Well, I'm
the?
happy for you to have a look at the cube, but you need to do it when I'm here.
Of course. And he puts out a hand. He says, "May
Here you go.
May I see it?"
Yep, here you go.
Takes it. He says, he bows and says, "My villa is yours. Whatever you need, just ask. My
Thank you.
servant shall provide."
You need some heal potion.
He says, "I am a businessman. I sell such things.
You need
I
some.
will give you 25% off my normal price for all potions and scrolls."
We need a canoe.
A canoe. He says, "If you allow me to investigate this cube while you stay, I shall buy you canoes. How many would you like?"
One
5.
for each of us.
Yeah.
He says, the canoes in the city are designed for up to 6 people.
Right. Have you got some sort of heavy duty canoes
No.
with coverage?
No.
Canopies?
A canopy? No. You need to go to Ray's Tent City or what's the other one?
Anaconda?
Raised. Yeah, Anaconda.
Yeah, that place.
Okay.
Have you got anything else for going down the rivers?
He says, no, your guide and some sturdy canoes should be sufficient.
What about some sort of flying object?
Flying object?
Carpet?
A flying carpet? I've never heard of such things.
A dragon?
A dragon? I've never heard of. Ah, actually, I have heard of a dragon. There is a dragon called Tinder that apparently haunts the southern parts of Cholt. I've never seen one around here, though.
Right, what about a hut?
A hut? He looks around. He says, "This. Look at the villa I'm offering you. Why do you need a hut?"
Okay, for when we leave the villa, go explore.
Ah, well, he says you can buy some dragon skin. Some dinosaur leather tents from the market.
Okay, we'll take 2 canoes.
Okay, he
10
says
heal pots.
they will be brought here hastily, and he sort of clicks his fingers, and servants.
Heal pots and some gauntlets of. What is it? Guarding. And a ring of protection.
He says,
Nah,
"Surely
I'm
you
just-
jest, Katala.
Oh, I do jest a
The
little.
canoes. I shall
Anything-
offer you 2 canoes."
Could I just hold 1 minute? Just gonna go and give me my cube, please.
He gives
For
it to
1
you.
minute. Go back to my party. Is there anything we can this guy?
We can rip this guy off mercilessly.
No, I didn't say that. You said that. This guy wants. I tell the party what has just occurred. That we have full. We can stay at this villa for nothing. He wants to check out my cube. He's going to give us 2 canoes and 10 heal potions to each.
No, he's going to give you 2 canoes, and he's going to give you 25% off all his entire range of potions and scrolls.
How much will a heal pot
And
be then?
unguents. He has some healing unguents.
How much will a heal pot be then?
Well, let me find the list for you.
Anything else you want, peoples?
I reckon we shouldn't push our luck.
Okay.
He seems fascinated though by this cube that you've produced.
Come in, party members, and we will refresh ourselves here. Especially me, particularly. And Panth's gone straight for the pool.
Now, he's only one of 7 merchant princes in the city, by the way.
Well, I met another one. Oh no, I didn't meet him. Wasn't there?
So if you wish to purchase some potions or scrolls from him,
Yes, we do.
you may do so. He offers. Let me get a list for you. He's scurrying around, clicking his fingers. His servants are running around. He seems desperate to please you.
I'm going to sleep. Next to Panther. Nice and comfortable here.
Oh, it's a beautiful villa.
Can I have a platter of fresh fruit?
Absolutely, it's brought to you immediately. Almost immediately.
Wow.
Exotic, tropical fruit.
Dragon fruit.
What's that guide while all this is going on anyway?
Azaka?
Avaka, yeah.
Yeah, what do you want to call her?
Azaka Stormfang. He hears you ask the question to your companions. He says, I will summon her the moment you need her.
Oh, okay. When we leave this place, we don't.
And he bows.
Okay.
He says, he's got the cube and he's sort of rolling it in his hands, examining it, looking at it very critically. He says, I shall return. My servants shall look after you.
Can you please look after that? Because that's very precious to me. Given to me by my father. Do you understand?
That's right. Now,
if anything should happen to that cube, I will bring down.
He's gone. He's just disappeared into somewhere upstairs, actually. So what would you like to do?
Rest.
Mm-hmm. So you can rest.
Overnight.
You can rest here quite safely in luxury.
Next morning at breakfast, we'll
Oh no, still, it's afternoon. There's a light drizzle falling outside. What would you like to do?
Go to bed.
Does anyone else have any business in the city?
Not really. We're all set and ready to go.
Are you?
I have some business.
I see. So, Panth, as your companions are all settling themselves on rather plush sofas and divans, divan? What would you like to do?
I'm going back to the tavern.
Okay. The Thundering Lizard is not far from the villa, from Wakanga's villa. You enter the tavern. Are any of your companions with you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, your companions are taking a long rest and availing themselves of the servants and the fruit platters, and they're bathing in the pool and they're getting massages and all sorts of other things.
What I plan on doing when I get back.
Okay. They've stripped off their armor and they are, what would you like to do?
Sure. I'm going to the tavern.
You're in the tavern.
Yep. And I'm just going to run my little coin across my fingers for a little while.
I see. The coin that you have been told by the person that gave it to you that you should keep it discreet.
Well, how else am I meant to bloody well get someone to come and talk to me about it?
Well, what would you like to ask?
I haven't asked anyone anything yet. I'm just seeing if anyone's going to notice that I'm there with it.
Okay, you're making it plainly obvious that you have this coin?
Well, I'm making it not plainly obvious, but not like yelling everyone, hey, look at my coin, but if anyone wants to notice, they can see that I have it.
Okay, no one really takes, gives you much attention, to be honest. Because that'd have to be quite close to you. Just it could be just a coin. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
You're just sitting in a corner like Aragorn smoking the pipe in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, so perhaps I'll go up to the bartender and just ask him.
His name is Igal.
Eagle.
He's
Eagle.
distinctive because one side of his scalp is just a massive scar that looks like an acid or a fire burn. He's a big sort of hulking human, dark-skinned human.
Seagull.
Eagle, not seagull.
G'day.
E-G-U-L. He just nods. He's a man of very few words.
Few words.
He nods.
He likes chips, but he likes hot chips.
What'll it be?
I need some information, and I hand over a coin to him.
What coin?
I don't know, whatever coin I've got. I got a silver.
Oh, yep. The silver? Yeah. You give him the silver piece. He looks at it and doesn't seem to be that impressed. That won't get you much.
Okay, I give him a gold.
What are you? He leans forward. What are you after?
I'm looking for the whereabouts of a certain person. Her name is Jessamine.
Jessamine? She's
Yes.
one of the 7. Everyone knows Jessamine.
Excellent. I need to see her. How can I do that?
I just go to her villa and ask for her.
Where is her villa?
Is she expecting you?
She is. Where is her villa?
He says, "Come." He takes you to the door and he points. In a direction, sort of past Wakanga's villa. Over there. He points it out to you.
Perfect. Off I go.
He just nods. Strange fellow.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, well, I'm going to take you back quickly to the other map. Can you see that other map, Gib?
Not yet. Not yet.
Sorry. There we are.
Yep.
Okay.
Forget what the hell I am.
The villa's over here on the other side of the market, the souk market, the Grand Souk. So it's not far away, over here.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Okay, she has a sprawling villa much like Wakanga's. And there are 2 heavy set guards at the gate.
Okay. I just flash them the coin.
They look at each other.
I'm here to see Jasmine or whatever her name is.
Jessamine.
Yep.
Okay. They look at each other. They look at the coin, and then they look at each other, and there's a moment where they're not sure what to do. Actually, they seem to be rather indecisive. One of them says, "Hold on. What is your name?"
My name is Panth. Jasmine is expecting me.
Okay, they disappear into the villa. One of them comes back and says, "Come." And they lead you to a room within the villa, and this is the woman who greets you. See that?
Holy crap.
Now, very much like Syndra, she's covered in veils, Gip. And you can see the skin that's showing, like the back of a hand and a leg. Doesn't seem healthy.
Yeah, she's been dead.
The flesh you can see seems to be rotting. She's covered in scarves, bandages, wrappings. And she doesn't get too close to you.
Hope she doesn't death spell us.
And she just nods and says,
"You're dead."
"What is your business?" You know that this woman... Now, the guards who accompanied you, they are loitering in the hallway. They're not in the room, but they're not far away. You know that this woman is said to trade in plants, herbs, poisons, and sanctioned assassination.
Yep. I show. Yeah, go on.
Apparently, murder, most foul, is legal in Port Nyanzaru as long as you can pay for it.
Good. We need a few people knocked off.
Have you shown her the? Have you?
Yeah, I show her the coin. Yeah,
She
yeah,
says, "Put that away. That
yeah.
is not something you should be flashing the city."
I say, do you know Gerald? Go and kill him.
She says, "Why have you come here? I have sanctioned your contract."
Told to come here and show you this, and I need to get some poison.
Ah, I see. Then you have come to the right woman. She says, "A moment." She said, and she she goes into an adjoining room, and she comes back, Gib, with what first looks like a chest, but then you realize it's like a mini desk. There's like this chest has like lots of drawers and things, like multiple compartments and drawers. And she looks at you and she says, "What kind of poisons are you interested in?" "I deal in all sorts of poisons.
So I
I have
can
I
put
have
on an
poisons."
arrowhead. I
She
want to be able to
she
dip my
she
poison.
she kind of she laughs quietly to herself. She says, "That is exactly what I thought you'd say. Most inexperienced assassins will ask for that very type of poison." How crude.
Well, there you go.
But she begins to open all these compartments, and she shows you her array of poisons, which is obviously extensive. She shows you poisons that can be inhaled, ingested. She shows you poisons that will work with just a touch, like a contact poison. And she says, "How do you propose to fulfill your contract?"
There.
Hmm?
By shooting her.
How crude. So hold on a minute, Gib. Hang on, I gotta show you something. So she pats you gently on the shoulder with her rotting hand. She says, "Listen, there are many better options than shooting someone with a poisoned arrow." And she begins to show you her collection of poisons.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, here they are. I may as well just show you the whole lot. She describes them in detail. Now, how much money have you got on you? This is only for your eyes, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
Neutrally.
Now, the ones I've highlighted are the ones that she would recommend for most. It depends on the on your circumstances, obviously. Who the target is, how you're going to confront them, whether you want to incapacitate them and remove them, from their from the location, or do you want to just try and kill them outright?
I kill him outright.
So she's not aware of you know what you're planning, obviously.
No. No, definitely kill him outright. What are the highlighted ones?
They're the ones that she recommends for She says that most injury poisons, injury poison is the poison you'd apply to a weapon and then stab someone with it. They are crude and often ineffective because they won't kill your target in one hit. If you look at the descriptions, right? She would recommend poisons that incapacitate the target, and then you can remove them and slit their throat. You know what I mean?
Lovely. Lovely.
So, I mean, for example, if she gave you a dose of wyvern poison and you managed to wound the target, that would be 7d6 poison, right? Now, would that kill someone outright? It would depend on the target. It would kill a goblin, but who's your target? You know what I mean? You have to take these things into consideration. How are you going to get close to them? Will you be able to, poison their food? Will you be able to get them to smell something? You know, there's so many different ways to poison
Can't afford
someone.
any of these anyway.
Well, you can, because remember, you were, as part of the your contract, you were given a third down payment.
Yeah, I thought I was given 50 gold pieces.
No, you were given. Look at your background. You were given 8 50 gold piece gems. I think it was 8.
Too much thinking involved.
Nobody just see her, shoot her, and be done with it.
But will you see if you? I mean, if she's got 100 hit points, I'm just talking out of character. Like, you're not going to kill her.
Well, then none of this poison's going to work either.
It absolutely will. A poison that can incapacitate someone can kill them, because then you can bind them and kill them.
Anyway, you still got to get close to them to do that.
Well, that's part of being an assassin, she says.
No, I'd shoot from distance and just kill them in one hit. That's what I'd be doing.
She leans forward and says, "I know who your mark is."
Right.
She
So
is the
you
commander of a fort
correct.
of Flaming Fist soldiers.
So you know how hard it's going to be to get in there and get close.
Good luck shooting her with an arrow and surviving.
Good luck getting in next to her and surviving.
Oh, the Flaming Fist are welcoming. Trust me. In fact, has your guide told you about the Flaming Fist?
Oh, did they?
Don't think they have.
No.
So I don't think Azaka has told you about the Flaming Fist. She tells you that the Flaming Fist are a mercenary band of soldiers, basically, based in Baldur's Gate, where most of you are from. And a lot of them are guardsmen at the various gates in the city. They have established a fort to the north of the port where you are, and they claim ownership of much of Chult. They're like the conquistadors, like the Spanish that are moving in, more or less. They demand that all adventuring parties who venture into the wilds of Chult must buy permission to do so from them directly.
Not these people again. Bloody hell. Yep.
And she says that the first port of call that most of your guides will take you to is actually Fort Balurian, where she is the commander, because you have to purchase one of these writs. If the Flaming Fist come across you in Chult without one of these, they will be very unforgiving. And she says there have been multiple encounters with the Flaming Fist where groups such as yours have been killed outright because you didn't have the appropriate writ. And she says that the seven merchant princes that rule the city, they don't have any influence outside the city. So what the Flaming Fist do in the jungle, they have no control over. From Fort Balurian to the north. So she shows you a map. Here's the. I'll just take you to the map of the world. Takes a little while to load. Does yours take a while to load?
Yes, we got to load each individual square.
Yeah, big map. So you're up here in Port Nyanzaru. Fort Balurian is up here. It's a rather odd setup, she says. The fort the writ can only be purchased from Fort Balurian, yet most groups go south into the jungle. So it's a rather annoying trek to buy a.
We might go and do that first, though.
She says you can run the gauntlet of avoiding the flaming fist, but if they
No.
encounter you, they are generally not particularly merciful.
Well, either way, we tried to throw a kid in the fucking pit.
Yeah. Valurian.
That's right.
So in the book.
And that apparently, Gib, is where your mark is.
What
Okay,
to buy, and it's not much.
take you back to the city. So the question is, would you like to purchase some of my poisons?
Yes,
Or
I'll
not?
get some carrion crawler mucus, please.
Oh, he's gone. The classic, the old classic, the contact poison, the carrion crawler mucus. I love it, Gib.
Do they have any cake as well?
She looks at you, and she nods, and she says, "An excellent choice." So what's the cost there?
So that's 4 of my whatever they are, gems or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So this comes in a vial, and it's a sticky sort of mucus. It's a long, slender vial, more like a test tube like vial with a cork in one end. She says, you apply this carefully to a surface. Make sure you don't touch it. Use a glove. And you're thinking, duh. But she says, you'd be amazed how many assassins incapacitate themselves using this poison. Smear it over whatever surface you think is reasonable. A doorknob, a glass. Not too much so it's visible, just enough to cover the object. You are hoping that your mark will become capacitated, at which point you strike. Best way would be to bind them.
Painful. Yep.
That is how I would use it.
Okay, thanks very much.
And she says, I would always take more than I need. I would buy more than one vial if I was you.
Yeah, give me 2.
Okay. She gives you 2. So that's 2 vials of carrion crawler mucus.
Yep.
400 gold. Is that all your gems?
That's it.
Okay, she pockets them. It is good doing business with you, Pants. Perhaps we shall meet again.
We will, after I kill her.
You have 90 days, I believe, to fulfill
Yes.
your contract. Don't
Correct.
be too... My advice to you is not to be too hasty.
Yes, I know.
I have some knowledge of your target. She will not be a pushover. Don't be hasty.
Thank you. I won't.
Excellent. I have been paid well to allow this assassination to occur. Okay, you want to head back? All right, well, here we go. You can take a long rest at the villa. Nothing happens through the evening. However, Wakanga does have one guest in the evening. A drunk man wanders in, carrying, with 2 servants in tow, carrying bulging backpacks. And inside the backpacks are books. And Wakanga greets him. His name, he introduces himself as Volo Thamp. Gedam. People know me as Volo. He's drunk. He looks you up and down and says, "Have you heard of me? I'm rather famous around here. In fact, I'm rather famous in all parts of the Forgotten Realms." That's anyone heard of him?
I have not.
He says, "I write books on monsters. You may have heard of Volo's Guide to Monsters."
Oh, that one I have. Yes, surprisingly.
He pulls out he grabs one of the servants. He grabs a book, a tome, a thick tome out of one of the backpacks. Flicks through it, and you can see there's all these beautiful color pictures of hand-drawn pictures of monsters and descriptions. "For 50 gold pieces, I will part with one of these masterworks. I will even hand sign it." Sorry?
I'm broke.
He just ignores you then. "Any of you?" He's waving the book around.
All broke.
Got 38 gold. How much?
Selling?
Well, there's a book called Volo's Guide to what is it, Bug?
Yeah.
Volo's Guide to
Everything?
Monsters or everything?
Yeah, monsters. It's Santor's guide to everything.
Yeah, this is the guy that wrote it.
Handy.
It may be handy because apparently it describes a lot of the local creatures of Chult. He looks very disappointed. 40 gold pieces.
We won it, party?
It might be handy,
Okay,
but not for 40 gold pieces, though. That's very, very expensive.
How much gold have you got?
10?
10?
He shakes his head. "I cannot part with one of these masterworks for 10.
38.
The parchment alone, the binding, the ink. How much? 38 gold pieces." He looks at it.
Done.
He offers you the book. He hastily signs it with a quill that, you know, Harry Potter, you know, that stupid. Do you remember
Sorry?
that? You remember the Harry Potter scene with that guy with the rod up his bum? Don't you know the guy that goes around signing his book in Harry Potter? Anyway, this guy's very much like
that guy, yeah.
Okay, so was that 38 gold pieces? I'll take it.
Do we want it?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
Okay, you have one Volo's Guide to the Monsters of Chult. And you flick through it quickly, and you can see all sorts of creatures, including you see the bunny rabbit, the almirage. You see a range of dinosaurs. You see creatures that you're familiar with and many that you're not. But it's going to take a little bit of reading and a little bit of study. Or whoever wants to read it. He sort of, I'm going to go and sleep now.
I'm not very intelligent, so.
He disappears into the villa. And I think you can now take a long rest. It might be your last long rest in a little while.
Ever.
Yes, a little while till we get the hut.
Oh, yeah, that fucking hut.
What's the book called again?
Volo, V-O-L-O, Volo apostrophe S, Volo's Guide to the Monsters of Chult. And unless you want to do any other shop, I mean, you've bought 2 canoes. You've got them sitting outside the villa. How many days worth of insect repellent have you got?
I've got 5, which each have 20, so I've got 100 applications.
Okay.
I've got 5, so we've all got 20 applications.
So that will last you 20 days in the jungle.
And I've got 2 rain catchers.
2 rain catchers, yep.
And then 1 Volo's Guide to the Monsters.
Okay. The only question really left is, do you want any pets or any pack animals? If you're going to travel...
Flying monkey.
Oh yeah, and we've got 2 canoes from courtesy of Wakanga.
That's right, you do. And he will store them for you. See, if you're going to go north, it depends where you're going to go. If you're going to... 3 great rivers head south into the jungle. But if you're going to go north, you won't need your canoes. So it depends where you want to head.
Well, we'll just keep them with Wakanga now.
So do you want to go to the market? Now the markets go late into the night, into the evening. They hardly close. So if you would like to go to the market...
We need some healing potions if we get them. Probably one of the other.
We got 1.
Got 1 between the 5 of us. But I think we're pretty much fresh out of gold as a party, aren't we?
I don't know if I spent mine.
Oh yeah, Nev's second character.
Got 50.
So Wakanga offers you the following potions for 300 gold pieces each.
No, we haven't got 300.
He also has some magical healing ointment, which he offers you for 500. Remember, he's giving you 20% off these prices.
No, it's still not going to do.
And he offers you these inferior potions for climbing and healing for 80 gold minus 20%. And the others are 300 gold pieces minus 20%.
Dude, we've only got 50 gold. Will that give us even 1 heal potion?
Apparently not.
Oh. Just pull for some of his stuff and then sell it at the moment.
And he did give you the quest to seek out Vaughn. Do you remember the quest?
Right.
He gave you a water damaged journal that was brought out of the jungle 15 years ago, describing a wizard's explorations in various places in Chult. And whoever wrote this journal spoke of his traveling companion, a shield guardian named Vaughn. It sounds like some kind of construct.
Who did you give that to?
What?
Who did you give that to?
All of you, actually. But he was...
Oh.
Wakanga was speaking mainly to the wizard, because the reward for recovering this shield guardian was a spell book with 15 spells up to level 6.
That's the wizard to write
That's
down.
insane.
I have to write them on my skin there still.
That's the other one, Joel.
No. Can I write them on my skin though?
So that's that quest. Call it Vaughn. You can, Joel. Yeah, why not? You can ink them onto your skin.
I write a few on Neb's.
On her headless body.
Yes.
So we've got a few things to do next time.
What do you mean next time? It's only 11:30. So, Joel, you're interested in this quest, the quest to recover this shield guardian. A shield guardian is apparently, you've heard of it. It's a construct that higher level wizards use as a personal guardian.
No, I just want to kill Gerald.
That's true. You haven't even asked about Gerald, actually.
I have.
Have you?
Yeah. Ask that guy if he knew Gerald. And can you kill him for me?
Which guy?
It saved me the trouble.
So Azaka joins you this evening, and she asks how your preparations are going. Gerald, your mark, Gerald, is one of the, apparently, Joel, he's one of the 3 pirate captains that prey on the waters of Chult.
Yes, the pirate, I know.
Apparently, all of the pirate captains have fallen in together and formed like a coterie. So they all look after each other, and they prey on the seas. And there's really no one to oppose them.
Have they all got tattoos on their left buttock or just
No,
you?
apparently that's what you've been told. Gerald has a. You haven't been told what kind of tattoo, but apparently he's
Any
got a.
tattoo?
Yeah, now you're the only one that knows that at the moment. He has a tattoo on his left butt, which is very distinctive. You've been told to kill him, skin his butt, put the skin in vinegar, and send it back to Baldur's Gate as evidence that you've killed him.
Yeah.
So you need his butt.
Easy.
If you can't disintegrate him, because you'll need his butt.
Yeah, that's easy. I'll cut it out.
Now the seas, a
Hey,
lot of the locals don't travel the seas at all because these pirates are just there's no one to stand up to them. They have a monopoly at sea. So shipping coming to and fro the port is just at their mercy apparently, and no one knows where they must have like a secret lair somewhere, but no one knows where their hideout is.
So are we doing my shit or someone else's shit first?
Well, that's as far as that's the information that Wakanga can give you.
Who?
Can I have my
Wakanga you're staying in his villa.
Oh, yeah. That guy. Yep. That guy down under.
That's it.
I asked for my cube back.
He says I will give it to you when you leave. I am taking very good care of it.
Cheers, mate.
Okay, well, anything else you want to do today, or do you want to sleep now? And
I've slept.
okay, it is a new now. Now the other thing is Azaka. Remember Azaka, Stormfang, your guide. She is desperate to go south. The bargain you have with her is she will guide you free of charge as long as you help her recover the mask that was taken from her by the Terrafolk. The Terrafolk are these evil, what's that dinosaur with the wings?
Pterodactyl?
They're like humanoid pterodactyls. They are evil creatures, and they live in this spire of rock
I hate to
called.
break it to you, Azaka, but that's low down the list to get up a 300-foot mountain.
It is not a mountain. It is a spire of rock called Firefinger.
To leave that so we can get wings to get up there.
She nods and she says, we should travel north to Fort Balurian to purchase a writ.
Yeah, we probably don't need you.
From the Flaming Fist.
The northern trip, we'll pick the southern trip.
She says, as you please, you will become lost in the jungle without me.
We might not go through the jungle.
Well, then you won't be leaving Port Nyanzaru, will you?
Wait, why are we getting rid of our guard?
Why are we not? I don't trust him.
She was introduced by the quest giver. He's trustworthy.
Well, you share a meal with Wakanga and Azaka. You eat a lot of exotic foods, including they serve you these beetles, which have been roasted and overturned, and you can crack open the shell and eat the flesh from inside. They're a local delicacy, and there's all sorts of other. There's some exotic fruit, all sorts of other stuff.
We're very comfortable.
Would you like to ask any other questions?
Visitors to your.
Well, yes, many. Volo is actually sleeping off his hangover.
Have you ever had anyone else try these quests?
Try these quests? What quests?
Well, people keep giving us jobs.
I have sent many parties into Cholt to find Vaughn, but none of them have been successful.
Up and decide next time.
What?
I'm just wondering if we should wrap it up and figure it out next time.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
He's getting turned right.
I was called weak.
Well, let me say, you have a lovely night. Each of you goes to a private room. You have a massage. You have a warm bath.
Stop it. I'd love it.
All of the all of the brains and blood that was spattered over you is washed away.
Facial?
And Neb, can you roll me a d10?
The weather.
The morning you wake up in the morning. Hold on a minute.
Wake up next morning.
Steady mist.
I don't think
You're rolled in.
rain.
There's very little rain, actually. As you know, days without rain are quite rare in Cholt, but there's a steady mist that's settled over the city. And Azaka is ready, and she asks you where you would like to lead, be led. She's ready to go. She's ready to leave the city.
Awesome.
Next session.
Okay.
Thursday.
Okay.
Is it Wednesday? No, Thursday. Wednesday? Thursday. I can't keep up.
We'll see you then.
Which one is it, guys?